What's up, guys? If you can hear me, be sure to drop some comments down below. We are getting ready to watch the Toronto Maple Leafs game here tonight. I know I am starting a little bit late. I did say 6:30 earlier in the day, but just with things going on and happening with personal stuff and getting that taken care of, so we're starting a little bit late today, but I'm going to get everything set up here with my iPad so we can see the comments and all that good stuff. Able to watch the game tonight on ESPN. Plus, we've got Toronto versus the Senators. We're going to be talking about all things hockey. Going to be breaking down this game, giving my picks. We've got a couple other games here tonight as well that we'll be keeping an eye on, but we are specifically going to be tuning in to this game here tonight. We've got projected lineups, big news coming out of Toronto as well today with their roster. So we will keep you guys posted and updated on that as we get ready to start this game. They're supposed to start at 7, but we will have to wait and see as we prepare to watch the game. But let me go ahead and get everything set up with the comments so that we're all ready to go, guys. Really excited about the game tonight. Again, we'll be talking everything hockey, so stay tuned for that. Let me know where you guys are watching this from, watching along. I hope you guys are also watching the game itself, but we will be doing this all season long. We've got opening weekend hockey. We've got a ton of good games, as you guys can see on the screen right now. Pittsburgh, Tampa, that was another game I was potentially going to stream. Didn't want to do Tampa Bay 2 streams in a row. Boston, Arizona, Montreal, Washington, Detroit, New Jersey, Islanders, Ducks, Stars, Preds, Minnesota, Kings, Columbus, St. Louis, Seattle, Vegas, Chicago, San Jose, Calgary, Edmonton, Battle of Alberta tonight. That'll be a fun one. We've already had 2 games today. Save of the Year candidate for Spencer Knight and the Florida Panthers beating the Buffalo Sabres 4-3 today, 1 p.m. ice or game time. And then we got the Flyers beating the Canucks 3-2. I actually haven't had a chance to watch those highlights yet here, but we're going to be watching this game here tonight, guys. Toronto, Ottawa. Really excited about this one as well. We've got a lot of things going on, but the big news coming out of Toronto, actually, if we go to the live home screen here of TSN, if they are going to show it, yes, right here. Matt Murray placed on long-term IR for an abductor, probably popped a core muscle. Let's take a look. I literally just saw this before the stream went live, and man, oh man, this is crazy. Okay, their tweet, Leafs PR says, have placed Matt Murray on long-term injury reserve. He's expected to miss a minimum of 4 weeks, abductor injury. Eric Kalgren has been recalled from the Toronto Marlies on an emergency basis. That's kind of crazy. Man, things don't get easy for the Leafs, do they? They are already down to Samsonov and this Kalgren guy. That's probably not how you say his name properly, but that is who they are calling up. I know Matt Murray only had the 1 game, and he did not play great. But let's now turn our attention before the game actually starts to the schedule. And there's been a lot of crazy things to happen so far this season, and it is still a young season at that. I mean, if we go back here, if they will let us, I don't want to look at the Saturday scores. I want to look at the schedule scores. I want to look at the scores, not the schedule, but looking at the scores, if depending on how far back we can go. Okay, perfect. So last night, Friday night, Lightning over the Blue Jackets. Lightning were very dominant throughout. I know the Blue Jackets looked pretty good in certain points of the game, but near the end, the Lightning just pulled away in Lightning fashion. The Red Wings, Canadians, there was at 0 point in that game that the Canadians were playing well, unless I missed something in the highlights, extended highlights, but Detroit was all over them. They looked amazing last night. The Jets-Rangers, honestly, was a lot closer than that score says. It was 1-1 for a large period of, I'd say it was 1-0 really for a large period of that game, and it was tied at one point, and then next thing you know, bing, bang, boom, the Jets pull away. So very tightly contested game. The Rangers look good. They're 2-1-0 on the season. And then the Hurricane Sharks, A lot of mistakes in that game, a lot of giveaways, but honestly, the Hurricanes were able to come out on top. Kind of a boring game, but the Sharks are looking okay, but I would actually say the Hurricanes look even better. So look out for them this year. Thursday night was jam-packed with a lot of games. Penguins absolutely demolished the Coyotes. We know what the Coyotes are. Not a very good hockey team. Flyers, Devils, a lot closer than I would say the score actually says. It was pretty tightly contested until I'd say that third period really started to break out. I know it was 3-1 after the second, but I still thought the Flyers had it, or the Devils, had a chance to get back in that game. Sabres over the Sens. Sabres looked really good first game of the year. Sens, a lot of giveaways, a lot of turnovers, a lot of chances that they really didn't capitalize on. So I'll be interested to see what they can do tonight against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and that's honestly why we're tuning into this game. I want to see the Senators. They're my last team in the playoffs, so I'm excited to see what they can do moving forward. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll keep sort of panning off to the right here to make sure I'm staying up with the comments and everything as the video goes on. Let me know if I need to change anything, if the audio is good, or if something needs to be updated. Who else did we have that night? Panthers over the Islanders. Panthers, I'd say, really dominated that game. Islanders didn't really look in it at all throughout that game. I know the first period 0-0. Teams trying to figure it out, but Panthers were able to get it done. Leafs over the Caps. That was a very, very entertaining game. I caught the highlights. Sorry about the barking in the background. We've got some dogs in the house. But Maple Leafs over the Capitals, very exciting game. Lopsided victory for the Rangers over the Wild. It was an absolutely just dominating performance by the Rangers. And the Wild, I mean, Fleury was a sieve. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He was a sieve, and it is what it is. They'll move on from that. They'll learn, and they'll hopefully do a lot better moving forward. Stars over the Preds. Stars really, I'd say, dominated that entire game. Preds kind of looked out of sorts. Obviously, they just came back from Europe, flying back and getting back to the time zones and everything like that. But Stars were all over them. They looked very good, as well as Ottinger looked very good as well. Flames over the Avs. That was a little surprising considering the fact that the Avs opening night looked insanely good. But the Flames, man, they look very, very tough. So that'll be fun to watch. The game later tonight, we're not going to watch it here on the channel, but it'll be fun to watch that game. Edmonton, Battle of Alberta, Edmonton, Calgary. That'll be a fun one early in the season. Golden Knights over the Blackhawks. That was a snooze fest, very boring hockey game. Not fun to watch for anybody. Obviously, Thompson getting the shutout, good for him. I know they have the goaltending, not really controversy, but goaltending issue of not having their starter in Leonard. And then the Kraken dominated the LA Kings. Kings looked a little sluggish in this game, but the Kraken, they looked great. Really happy to see that they had a solid game. And then we're back to Wednesday night. Nothing too crazy Wednesday night. Bruins over the Caps. Bruins looked very good. I was kind of shocked at how good they looked just with no Marchand and no McAvoy in their lineup. Hurricanes over the Blue Jackets. Very dominating performance from the Hurricanes over the Blue Jackets. Honestly, I was like, man, the Blue Jackets, they don't look good at all. Line is out for a couple of weeks as well. So Kent Johnson actually got the call up from the AHL and is now playing for them. He played against the Lightning last night. And then Canadians over the Leafs. That was a shocker. Obviously, the Leafs able to bounce back against the Capitals, but man, that was a shocker opening night. Excuse me, losing to the Montreal Canadiens. That's never what you want to see as a Leafs fan. And let me also turn down the sound here. We've got Leafs stream now just starting. We've got it on ESPN Plus, but we are actually getting the SN feed, which is great. I love watching the Canadian broadcasts. We had the Avalanche over the Blackhawks, which was a absolute dominating performance by the Avs. Ducks over the Kraken, which was a very fun game. Ducks actually came back to win that thing, which was really fun. Hockey night in Canada, Saturday night, which is always fun. That is tonight. And then Oilers over the Canucks. Connor McDavid showing us what Connor McDavid does, scoring a ton of goals. So that was a lot of fun seeing that take place. So that pretty much has us all caught up as we get ready for this game to start. Don't know if it's going to be a 7:15 puck drop, but the stream, we are starting up and running. Thank you all for whoever is watching. Don't know how many of you guys are going to watch because I'm assuming most of you are either going to be out, about in bars, in your home, watching hockey on your TV and not really following along with the stream. But if you are going to drop by, and if you are in the stream right now, thank you so much. We do appreciate you. And subscribe if you are new. Hit the like button. It does help so much. But we are continuing to build the channel, build the community that we are creating here on the channel, which is so much fun to do with you guys. It was a lot of fun last live stream on, what was that now? Tuesday, man. Feels like an eternity ago, as they're showing Queen Elizabeth. Paying a little homage to the Queen, former Queen of England. Fun stuff. All right. So we are just getting going right now. We've got one of you guys watching right now. Thank you so much for watching along. Really do appreciate it. Gonna see if they have like a live tracker of the game on TSN tonight. I know we tried the NHL Network or NHL.com last time, but I kind of want to try something new. TSN Edge, box score, highlights, trade tracker. Don't know if they will have... Oh, wow, this is kind of cool what TSN has going here. Head-to-head, they've got... Obviously, tonight, don't play until January again, then March, then April. Kind of crazy there. Time on the ice, wow. Morgan Riley leading the team. Dennis Malgin with goals, only has 1. Morgan Riley, 3 points. Yeah, I mean, it's still early in the season. Goals per game, 3-1. 4-3 for goals against per game, so that's in Toronto's favor. Shots on goal per game, 36 to 24.5. So that is interesting there. Let's take a look at spread tonight. Ottawa obviously opening as a dog, plus 188. That's honestly, I'd say pretty decent odds if you want to lay some money on it. Might need to actually watch this game on the NHL main website. So let's go back here. We'll follow along. Here we go. On the game center for NHL, as we did last time. Again, thank you to the one person who is watching right now. Do appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Current viewers, looks like we've got 1 or 2 of you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be going all year long with the live streams. So if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're going to have a fun time tonight watching the Leafs and the Sens. Going to be an interesting one here today. I know opening night being the other night was a lot of fun, so hopefully we can keep that going tonight with this game. Hockey night in Canada, Saturday night, just the way it should be. We've got a lot of other games going on in the NHL, as you guys can see at the top ticker. Going through projected lineups actually right now, as we've got the dogs barking in the background. Do apologize for that. But Senators, Tkachuk, Stützle, Batherson, DeBrincat, Norris, Giroux, Mott, Pinto, Joseph, Kelly, Katzlik, and Watson. Interesting forward lines. Obviously, this is what we're going to be seeing for most of the year. And the top 6, I mean, they're pretty stout. Obviously, they still have to find the connection when it comes to the chemistry that they're looking to put together. But honestly, if they could put it together, that'd be great. Stützle, one of their best players. Tkachuk on the back end. Shabbat, Zub, Sanderson, Hamonic, Brandstrom, and Zaitsev. Again, very solid back end. Anton Forsberg between the pipes, as Cam Talbot still technically injured. And now on the back end for the Leafs, I should say, not the back end specifically, but for the Leafs, Bunting, Matthews, Marner, Malgin, Tavares, Nylander, Egnal, Kerfoot, Youngkrook, Zach Aston Reese, Camp, and Abe Kubel, Stanley Cup champion of last year with the Colorado Avalanche. On the back end, Riley, Brody, Muzzin, Hall, Giordano Sandin, and then between the pipes, I'm guessing it's going to be Samsonov tonight as Matt Murray is out for at least 4 weeks. Get a nice little skyline shot of Toronto. Very cool to see that city. It's been a while since I've actually been up there, probably since I was up in Canada in June, but I haven't been up in a long time to specifically downtown Toronto. I know the game tonight, 10 o'clock, man, that's going to be a fun one. Oilers and Flames are just showing a flyover of the Rogers Center, but the game tonight, really looking forward to this Senators-Leafs games. I know they usually play very early every year against each other, and man, oh man, it's usually a good matchup. I know if you remember Matthews' first game in the league, 4 goals against the Sens. I believe I can't remember if they won or lost that game, but for some reason I feel like they lost that game still, even with a 4-goal performance from Matthews. Feels like forever ago, which it was. But big night tonight as we are in the stream now, guys. 2 viewers, thank you guys so much for stopping in. We're just getting ready here for the Leafs and the Senators. Going to be a fun one. I'm guessing 7:15 puck drop, but my guess could be as good as yours. 7 o'clock is when the coverage starts, so hopefully it's not 7:30 puck drop. I do hope it is going to be 7:15. But man, really excited. First week in the books. What are the most exciting games that you guys have watched? Honestly, the most exciting one that I have seen was the Ducks and Kraken game. I believe that was Thursday night, I want to say. Wednesday or Thursday night. Very exciting. Ducks ended up coming back, winning that one. I know the other night with the Leafs and Capitals was an interesting one, I guess, for a fan of my sake. For the Penguins, it was great to see them absolutely pump the Coyotes, which obviously is what they should have done. Tonight will be a big one for Pens and Lightning, but I'm excited to watch this one tonight. Leafs and the Sens, gonna see what, honestly, Tkachuk and Stützle can do against the Lightning. And I'm honestly curious if we go ahead and look. I don't know if one of or if both of these teams are coming off a back-to-back. Because I know the Lightning are coming off a back-to-back. They'll be going up against the Penguins. But Friday looks like none of these teams are coming off a back-to-back. Thursday, Senators played and the Leafs played. So Leafs are coming off a big win against the Caps. Sens are coming off a big loss to the Sabres. Sabres looked really good that game, so I don't feel too surprised that they lost. But the Sens are going to be looking to bounce back against province rivals, the Toronto Maple Leafs. So it'll be a fun one tonight in the Scotiabank place. So Scotiabank Arena, I believe is what it's called. I remember back in the day that was, what was it? Not the Bell Center, because that's still the Canadiens. I'm drawing a blank on what it actually was for the Maple Leafs at this point in time. But again, 2 of you guys viewing, thank you so much for joining the squad. Make sure to drop a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Again, we will be streaming games all year long. Still going to be working out what we're going to be doing for the actual videos during the week. I want to eventually get to where we can basically have like hour-long live streams, almost like a podcast format, where I give my breakdown of the games of past couple days since the last live stream or live stream episode. And then I'm thinking either Wednesday or Thursday nights we're going to do live streams of the games, or maybe only live stream weekend games. I don't know how that's going to work just yet, but my goal is to do 2 episodes a week when it comes to breakdowns of the league, do an actual live stream watch along like we are doing tonight, and then actually throughout the week we'll have segmented clips of those live streams actually going out to you guys. So when it comes to breakdown on, like, we're going to do power rankings this year, so my top 10 power rankings, we'll have that in the actual live stream hour episode, as well as have that as like a clip. So if it's a 10-minute long segment, it'll be clipped and then made as a separate video so that you guys, instead of having to find that point in the live stream on the watch back, you can just go to the video, which is right there on YouTube as its own separate video. So that's what I'm thinking for the different segments. For they're not going to be live streams. We will call it something. I still haven't come up with the name just yet, but we will get there all together. It'll be fun. I'm really excited of what we can do and put that together for the channel. But getting closer to puck drop, as we need to get to the, where is it? If I can find it, got to get to the actual game center for this game. And again, I know it was a little, the game center was actually a little ahead of our actual stream and watching the game. So hopefully it's not going to be like that tonight, but who knows? If it is, we'll try to maybe find another streaming service of like this game center, because we can't technically stream the game, can't have any noise of the game, but they're showing some highlights, it looks like right now, of the game against the Caps. Gonna be a fun one again tonight. Samsonov looks like he's gonna go between the pipes possibly for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're just showing highlights of him, so I'm expecting that he is going to be the one starting, as it looks like they are getting ready for the anthem. So this is going to be a fun one tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching along. If you are here, be sure to drop a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Again, we will be doing these streams all season long. Going to be planning on doing the live watch-alongs every weekend, and then when the playoffs rolls around, we're going to be doing as many as humanly possible. But we've got the Canadian national anthem tonight. I know the other night it was just the American national anthem. This night is just the Canadian national anthem. So we'll take our hat off for the Canadian anthem as they rip it right now. I'm not Canadian, but I would say that it is a very catchy national anthem, if you ask me. One of my favorites, showing respect to any country that plays their anthem. Also, what do you guys think so far of the season? What do you guys think? Who's the top team? Who looks the best? Honestly, it's going to be tough to beat the Avalanche. I'd say Calgary looks good. We'll see tonight. Edmonton and Calgary, I'd say the winner of that game is going to have some bragging rights for a little while until they play again for the Pacific Division. But this will be a fun one tonight. See what Giroux can do against the Maple Leafs. We'll take a look at team stats. We'll give you my prediction before the puck actually drops here today. They're just finishing up the anthem right now. Matthews' hairline is, man, it's receding, that's for sure. All right. Game is starting. Showing the skyline. Toronto. Beautiful downtown. Fun downtown. It's always great to be down there. Too bad the Blue Jays are still not in the playoffs. I'm sure it'd be absolutely buzzing down there with the Leafs and the Blue Jays. But team stats, power play, 14.3% for the Leafs. Nothing too crazy there. Face-off percentages are pretty similar for both teams. Goals against, goals for, pretty similar, although one, it's still early. The stats are too early. Anton Forsberg between the pipes, it looks like, for the Sens, as they are showing that on the screen right now. Yay. And Samsonov. Okay, Samsonov is going. He's got 2.00 goals against and a .923 save percentage. So puck is dropping. This is going to be a fun one. Hopefully, again, we're in front of the stream right now, or at least the sort of game time scoreboard thing here online. That's nice, because the other night it was actually behind what you guys can actually see on my screen. And it looks like Muzzin, Hall are the starting pair out there with Marner, Matthews, and Bunting. Starters for Sens, it looks like Batherson. Looks like the Batherson, Kachuk, Stützle with Shabbat and Zub out there. I hope they show the lineups here in the top left in just a moment. But a little back and forth. Senators ice it down, so they've got an early defensive zone draw they got to deal with. Stützle, they're just showing him now. It's 36 assists last season, second on Ottawa. Be interesting to see what he can do this upcoming season. See if the game center thing is going to update here. If we get this going, there we go. Updated now. Oh man, okay, so it is a little fast, so I kind of don't want to see it. I don't want to look over too soon, but we're going to announce this as we see it. And actually the lines that I gave earlier for their projected lines are correct. So don't have to go through the lineups again unless you guys will want me to. But again, if you guys are watching, be sure to drop comments down below as we watch along together. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We got a fun one here tonight as the Leafs look to get another win early in this season, as also Ottawa Senators looking to get in the win column for the first time this year. A little miscommunication there, looks like. Sens just buzzing in the zone. Could be a trip there. Nope, no trip. Okay. Never mind, no trip. Tampa's already up 1-0 on Pittsburgh. That's interesting there. As who is 19? Don't know who 19 is for Toronto. Big shot, but a block there. Oh, Nylander with a chance. Just goes wide. That was a nice rip by him. Another icing opportunity, and it is indeed called. Big chances there for Toronto. So didn't hit the net, so no technical shots on target, but very solid chances there from the Leafs as they... Ooh, yeah, actually they did get a shot on target. That was off the noggin of Forsberg there from Tavares. Nice little try there, but better save from Forsberg, and we are still even here early in the first. Only 2 minutes gone in the period. Shot there. Oh, between the legs play there. Who is that? That was Bunting. Nice little sneaky play there, but Forsberg strong on that near side post, able to keep that out of the back of the net, and we are still tied up. Man, I mean, it wasn't that crazy of a chance, but just the attempt at that was very, very crafty there from Bunting, as another offensive zone draw for the Maple Leafs with another chance to get something going with Matthews out there. Looks like top lines are going against each other. Shabbat is out there. I don't know who he's paired with, whether it is Zub or Brandstrom. He might be with Zub. Or Zub, however you say his name. But another stop and play as that is out. Penguins power play. Boston's up against Arizona 1-0. Interesting stuff there. So if you guys are watching, be sure to hit that like button. We are still... a couple of you guys are watching, so that thank you so much. What is this, Winnie? Thank you for the comment. I did just miss that. This is just a live stream watch along of the Toronto Maple Leafs Ottawa Senators game here. NHL opening weekend. That is what we are doing. Again, can't actually show the stream of the game, or we will be... the channel will take a big hit. Might even be banned from YouTube. So again, cannot have the sound, I believe. Definitely cannot have the actual streaming video, but we are able to at least watch along with the live stats. And if you guys are able to watch this on a TV as well as the stream, that is what we are doing. So if you are here, drop the like. If you also want to continue watching on, thank you so much. We do appreciate you guys sticking around, having fun with us tonight. Again, drop comments down below. We can talk about this game. We can talk about all games going on tonight, as well as games that have gone on this year so far. There's been a lot of good ones, and I want to hear from you guys. What have been the most entertaining ones that you have watched? Who are your favorite teams? Where are you guys from? I want to interact with you guys as much as humanly possible tonight. So drop those comments down below. Hey, my boy, back for another stream. We'll give you the nickname Matto, if that works for you, Matto. Just with the last 4 letters in your name, we'll go Matto. Unless you give me a different name you want to go by, we will give you a nickname, as you are a returning streamer. So thank you so much for coming back and watching with us tonight. Leafs and Sens, welcome back, good sir. A little back and forth right now. It looks like just not really able. Both teams still trying to fill each other out with their systems and traps and breakdowns, but Tavares with an absolute rip there. Ooh, Forsberg didn't know where it was. Had to squeeze the armpit as Tavares almost got that through the 6-hole there with an absolute blast coming in the zone. As they're showing some more highlights of a break there that the Sens almost had, just not enough speed. It's a great back check by Marner. Back across, and then the Leafs come back the other way. Tavares, nice headman pass there from Giordano. Man, he looked behind him. He had no idea. Forsberg did not know he had that in his armpit. Just the goaltender instincts took over, and he was able to hold on. Big shot block there. That's the Leafs really kind of owning the faceoffs right now. 60-40 for the Leafs. So, I missed your comment. So make sure to throw some comments down below, guys. I will do my best to keep up with them. I know I might have to go back and forth with this one. Danny. There we go, baby. Danny, it's good to have you back. Oh, nice shot there, but Samsonov staying strong there on the near side. We're starting to get some more chances back and forth here, which is nice to see. But, Danny, welcome back to the stream. I know you were here opening night. Be sure to share the stream. Bring your friends on if they like hockey. Bring them on. Watch the game and the live stream as Egnal right there on the doorstep tried the little tip and held on by Forsberg. Giroux's got his head down. He's gassed. Absolutely gassed. He was nicely headman there, but Sens with their best chance of the game, honestly, is Giroux with a nice shot, but Samsonov standing strong as Egnal right there on the doorstep just could not find a way to get that past Forsberg. And we are here. Once again, offensive zone draw. Riley just shovels that towards the net. And the Sens look to break that out. Left side, it looks like... Ooh, I don't even know who that was from the point. Yarnmark. Youngcroak, sorry. On... Ooh, gotta look at my roster sheet there. As Youngcroak is number 19. It's just weird seeing him as number 19 and not Joe Thornton. I'm so used to that in a Leafs jersey, but he hasn't been there in a while. Leafs still with some offensive zone presence, trying to get a cycle down low, but the Sens able to break that out and get the change and some more stalemate hockey. Penguins are losing. Yes, I know. 1-0 to the Lightning, unfortunately. New Jersey's up on Detroit. It looks like Boston up on Arizona as the Leafs with a chance. Oh, man. Who was that? That might have been Kampf with the shot wide. No, that was Bunting on the chance. 58 as the Sens escape once again. That's not a penalty. I was going to say that. I'm glad they did not call that there. And Bunting, Marner, and Matthews out again. Bunting. Ooh, looking for the drop pass, but that could have been dangerous if the Sens were a little bit quicker. Looking to get the change, and we still... Man, shot attempts, they are saying 11-1 in favor of the Leafs. That's just absolutely insane right now. Nice little change turnover. Batherson with an absolute rip, but Samsonov saw it the whole way. Gloves on, and the Leafs hold on for a defensive zone draw. And let's take a look around the league. See what else we got going. Game center. Let's take a look. I'm wondering who scored for Tampa Bay. I knew that was early. Stamkos. Very early in the game. 4 minutes in. Shots pretty even. Yeah, 9-6 for Pittsburgh. Tampa Bay scored on a power play. And Brian Elliott is actually playing for the Lightning. So if you were the Penguins, you would think that they would get an advantage not going against not Varlamov, but Vasilevsky between the pipes. So interesting stuff there. Just checking to make sure I'm up to date with the comments and everything. I'm also curious. I was watching the Alabama-Clemson game earlier. Alabama came back and won. Or they're winning. That was 40 minutes ago. So honestly, don't know what the final score was. Pulling it up on the app right now. That'd be honestly hilarious. I was watching that game earlier, and I was like, man, Alabama's just going to come back. They are in the fourth quarter, but Alabama is driving. Oh boy, Alabama is driving. They're 49-49. That's just an insane football game, but we are watching hockey. We are here for hockey. Again, thank you guys so much for watching along. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It does help out. We're up to 6 likes. Let's try to get up to 10. Let's get up to 10 likes. So if any of you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Really do appreciate it. We're growing like crazy, and we're at 529 subscribers. Started off a month ago back with these videos. Got all the way up to, we went from 446 to 529. So that's just insane stats in about a month. And that's all thanks to you guys. So thank you all so much for the love and support. We're also going to I'm trying to find TSN to see if they have a better game tracker for us to watch along as the Leafs able to get this puck out of the zone. It looks like they are back from commercial break. And hopefully they have a little bit better of a watch along here. So let me find it here. Oh, that's the World Cup. We don't want the World Cup. We want Toronto, Ottawa. That is what we're looking for. So it looks like fourth line getting a chance now for the Leafs. Game summary, shot chart. Not as interesting as a watch along that the box score, highlights, TSN Edge. Interesting. I think we'll just stick with the NHL.com stats as we've got some more viewers, guys. Hit that like button. Hit the subscription button. We are growing like crazy, all thanks to you guys. Trying to hit 750 subscribers before the new year. So by time Canada is playing either USA, Sweden, Russia, Finland, whoever it is in the World Juniors, New Year's Day, we want to be at 750 subscribers. We're looking to grow like crazy, and we are. We're growing like wildfire. So if you guys want to share this on Twitter, share this on Facebook, try to bring some more of your friends in. If you guys like watching along with, I guess, a secondary commentator, that's what we're basically doing to keep you guys informed, to give you my perspective on things. Be sure to share it, guys. Want to get this channel out there, bring them into the community, which is such a great community. Big shot there on target as Forsberg able to hold on from Riley at the point. I'd say right now Leafs have the advantage. I never gave my pick for this game, and honestly, I think the Leafs are going to roll this game. I'm going to guess 4-2 for the Leafs. Be interesting to see if that is what they're going to do and pull this one out, but that is where we are at, guys. We're at 6 likes. Let's get that puppy up there. Let's get to 8 likes. We've got 4 or 5 of you guys watching right now, so if you have just joined and want to stick around, be sure to do so. Would appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit the subscription button. But back in it, the Leafs are just all over the Sens right now. Big chance there in front, tipped by Bunting. They got their first line out there. Matthews, Marner, Bunting, D to D. Riley finds a cycle down low. Matthews trying to get Marner, but not able to get that. And really just a back and forth game right now, but I think the majority of chances have definitely been Toronto's way. Bunting, we got a power play coming up for somebody, and it looks like that power play is going to be for the Senators, is what it looks like it's going to be. Let me refresh this. So it looks like the page is a little behind. Still 1-0 for a lot of the other games. Washington, Montreal are actually tied, and the Sens off to the power play. Getting a little chippy there in the corner with Marner, Matthews, Bunting. Almost a couple trips there, but they gave the penalty to Marner for holding. So interesting there. Winnie, you can definitely say something, my friend. Sorry, again, if my reaction to your comments are a little late, I have this stream actually going to my bottom right. I only have one technical monitor, so I'm not able to have the live stream on at the same time as the actual live stream is going on. But yes, Winnie, you can say something for sure, sir. Let me know. It could be whatever you want. Leafs penalty kill 9 for 9. First 2 games. Very interesting to see if the Senators can get anything going on this power play. Very dangerous. DeBrincat, Giroux, Pinto. I don't see Shabbat or Brandstrom out there, which is kind of interesting. I thought they would definitely be out there. I don't see Batherson either on this power play. So obviously the Senators have something going that we don't know about, and or they just have a mix of guys out there. Shot from the point, but finds its way into the corner. Sens still control it in the offensive zone. DeBrincat back to the point. Giroux looking for that cross seam to DeBrincat. Oh, what a shot. That was Pinto. Nice little soft slot pass there right in between the 4 defenders of the Leafs, as Marner just giving the ref a little earful as he comes out of the box. But the Sens strike first on the power play. Giroux sort of skates down. There's a little bit of room there for Pinto, as it looks like Kampf was the one coming over to try and stop him, but just not quick enough to get over there. Quick hands there from Pinto. Just tries to throw his hands at the net, and he's able to beat Samsonov with a quick release. Again, it's not going to be how hard or fast your shot is. It's all going to matter in the release, especially times where you're in the high slot area. I think I just saw a picture of the bench. I was just kind of paused there because I'm pretty sure one of the players on the Leafs literally has 0 tape on his stick. I don't know who that is. I would love to get another shot of that, but he has 0 tape on his stick. But again, big chance there from Tkachuk in front. We got some bows flying, sticks flying in faces. He almost hit that out of midair into the back of the net. And yes, Winnie, I do have a dog. Actually, there are a couple in the household, but I personally do have a dog. His name is Moose. He is a miniature dachshund. Scorer for Ottawa is Shane Pinto, first of the year, assisted by Giroux and Sanderson. Again, that's going to be on. That's why we have the game stream right here for you guys. So you should be able to see that on the screen right now on your left-hand side. But the Sens really starting to get a little mojo after getting that goal and that power play momentum, as it looks like we've got top line for the Sens up against sort of a makeshift third/second line. We've got Kerfoot, Nylander, and I believe Egnall is out there. No tripping penalty, possibly? Guess no tripping penalty. Oh, Winnie, you keep getting rid of your messages, Winnie. You're too quick at getting rid of your messages. You got to throw those up on the board so we can answer your questions. Sorry, once I get into a talking mood, hold on, Kerfoot. Ooh, man. Big chance there. Nice little chip through past the defenseman. Yeah, I got to keep checking those comments you leave behind, but the Leafs starting to get a little mojo off of this shift here from Nylander, Egnall, and that was Kerfoot out there. First line looks like they're back out for the Leafs. Big chance here. Big shot. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Sort of a block shot. Almost fell to Joseph there. Little interference pick behind the net, but Leafs get rid of the puck out through the neutral zone. Man, could have been an interference right there by Norris. Samsonov holds on. Gets a little spray job there from Norris, but Sandin is really hurting right now on the bench. I don't know if he might have blocked a shot out there, but man, he is hurting. Let's see, Kerfoot, man, they're just showing the replay of Kerfoot. Man, if he just lifts that puck, he can definitely get that over the blocker. And, Sandin caught that on the inside of the ankle. That is never a good one when you block the shot. Pittsburgh Riverhounds is the group of companies in the box. Is there the group of companies in... Is there AM group of company. Wendy, I don't know what you're saying. Wow. Just got a text. Tennessee actually beat Alabama. That's crazy stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once. But let's see, Danny, focusing on your streaming Penguins game and Pittsburgh Riverhounds match. Are the Riverhounds, are they the soccer team by chance in Pittsburgh? I haven't been back to Pittsburgh in a little while. I don't know. I believe that's the soccer team. Let me know if I'm way off on that one. But if it is indeed the soccer team, aren't they in the league below the MLS? If I'm wrong about that, let me know. Okay, cool. Yes, Danny. Okay, that's awesome. I know they play down at the stadium near the Fort Pitt Bridge. I know that much, but I don't know too much about the team. But that's really cool. It's a cool stadium. I don't know how they're doing this year. I'd have to take a gander at that. But where are you from, Danny? Are you from Pittsburgh, or do you just like Pittsburgh teams? But that's pretty cool. Hopefully the Pens can put something together. It looks like they've got about 5 minutes left in the first to try to get something going. But it looks like we've got some new folks to the stream. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are growing like crazy, and that is all thanks to you guys. Just taking a look here right now, was taking a peek at the views, the likes, making sure we are up to date with comments. I want to hear from all you guys who are watching. Drop some comments down below. I want to hear from you guys as we continue to watch this very entertaining game between the Sens and Leafs. Kind of back and forth hockey, but the Senators up 1-0. Leafs are playing a little catch-up right now, and I don't know if they're going to be able to do so with the rest of this first period. I mean, there's still 9 minutes left, and the Leafs have had plenty of chances, so the odds of getting back into this game are definitely in their favor for sure before the end of this first period. So as long as they don't let another one up to the Sens and take a 2-0 lead going into the second, I think they're fine. But big chance here. Knuckle puck on there. Very interesting play as the Sens are putting stuff together here with the Giroux DeBrincat connection. It looks like out there with Norris. It's their second line, and they are just absolutely buzzing. Okay, yeah, Winnie, so we can't actually watch the video because we as a channel, or I would say we, because we are all together in this. We as a channel, we don't technically have or own any rights to video that is produced by Sportsnet or let's say ESPN or ESPN Plus or TNT or TSN or things like that. We don't own any rights, any video rights. So if we were to stream the actual game, the channel itself would get a strike and or be banned from YouTube. And obviously I don't want to be banned. I want to be able to have fun and talk with you guys. Maybe in the future, if we are able to grow like crazy, we could end up actually having rights, video rights of some sort. That would be really cool. Very, very low probability of that actually happening, but that would be something fun in the future. But yes, that is exactly why I can't actually show the actual gameplay. That's why we've just got the stream. I don't even really know what this is called. That's why we've got this Game Center, called the Game Center app, up for the game itself, and we just talk over it. Where I'm looking is actually, I have a TV in front of me where I'm actually watching the game, but we can't actually watch along together on this stream, technically speaking. Again, if you guys are watching at home on a separate TV, I would highly recommend you doing so, or if you want to throw me on your phone or iPad or computer while you also have this going on in the background, or vice versa, I would say you'd want me in the background and not the actual main attraction. But if that is indeed the case, I thank you so much. If I'm your main method of watching this hockey game, fun stuff. But if you are in Canada, I'm sure you are watching Hockey Night in Canada on SN. If you're in the US, you are most likely watching on ESPN Plus and or pirated streaming services by chance. Pittsburgh did tie it My boy Danny, I don't know who scored for Pittsburgh. Let me know down below. I just took a peek up. It's 1-1. Pittsburgh-Tampa looks like near the end of the first period. 3 minutes left. So let me know, Danny, down below who actually scored for the Penguins. I'll take a peek here at the end of this first period. But overall thoughts on this period as we are coming to a close. Leafs getting a little more offensive pressure right now, cycling it down low, looking to get something going with their fourth line out there. Zach Aston Reese, Abe Kubel, and Kampf. Nice little cycle action going. Can they maybe get something out of it? Ooh, no. Zach Aston Reese, though, former Pittsburgh Penguin. Kubel. Ooh, Kubel. Nope. Kubel still in the corner. Works it up top. Bobbling puck. Here comes Riley. Shot on target. Swallowed up by Forsberg. And the Sens survive a very pressure-packed shift from the Toronto Maple Leafs fourth line. Zach Aston Reese, Abe Kubel, and David Kampf. Really solid shift out there, just getting some nice offensive zone presence that I would say ever since the Leafs took that penalty haven't really had. So putting something together near the end of this first period. Be interesting to see if they will be able to do so. Sorry, just taking a peek at my phone as things are going off. Okay, see you later, Winnie. Thanks for putting your comment down below and then leaving, as I know Steve Dangle, I know that's not his actual full name, but Steve Dangle is able to actually have live stream and rights to his videos because he is actually technically a part of SN. So good for him. That would be sick to one day maybe be in his shoes, but probably not going to happen. But we're happy with what we got, and I do appreciate you guys who are around to actually watch the video with me. So, again, do appreciate you guys if you are new to the channel. Subscribe, but Leafs with another chance. Marner just literally floats that into Forsberg's chest. And we are going to a commercial break, it looks like. 1-0 Senators. 5:42 in the first period. Hockey night in Canada. They've got a bunch of games tonight. And again, commercial break. Taking a look now. We can take a look and peek and see. Ooh, I just got the app notification as my phone literally just dies. Crosby on the goal. So that is awesome stuff. Yes, and my boy Danny letting me know Crosby getting the goal. That is awesome. 5 viewers right now. Thank you guys so much. If you are new to the stream, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, we're looking to grow like crazy. Got a somewhat itchy nose right now. Don't know why, but things are awesome right now in this game. I hope you guys are enjoying it right now. Go back to the live stream here. It says 5 of you guys are watching, so thank you so much for actually watching the game. Just pulling it back up on my iPad. 7 likes, 5 watching. We've got another subscriber, so because of that one, we've got now up to 530 subscribers thanks to you guys, and that is awesome stuff. I'm sure by maybe this time next week we could possibly be up to 550, but again, we're just growing this community. We're trying to grow the game of hockey, grow it however we can, and I'm just a small part of that. I want you all who are new to watching hockey or old at watching hockey to enjoy this. This is a community for you guys. Comments, likes, just watching along. This is all for you guys, and I'm just here being the voice of at least hockey on this channel and giving my opinions, and everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and that is for sure. So I will never take offense or anything to comments down below when it comes to your opinion on certain things about hockey, games, teams, whatever it might be. That is why this channel is special to me. It is a free open zone place. Again, we don't like bullies, we don't like harassment or anything, any like negative comments, but we are here for fun times. We are here for good hockey, good conversations, and that's where we'll always be. As Matthews out of the corner, there it is, Brody with a chance. Ooh, big stop there. I think that honestly it was going wide the whole time, but Forsberg stuck his stick out, and Leafs with their, I'd say, best chance of the game so far. Shots 10-7. So we got 5 minutes left to go in the first. Riley zips that one into the zone. Nice play there. Ooh, Bunting with a chance. Bunting looking for Marner. Matthews with a chance trying to throw that on, and he can't do so. Riley, D-to-D. Brody, Matthews from the point. Finds Marner. Got 2 forwards at the point. Back to Matthews. Marner got absolutely drilled. And an errant drop pass there from Matthews as the Sens back the other way. Below the goal line now. A little cycle low. Sens looking to get something going. Nice hit there on Brody. And it's just a little scrappy stuff right now as the Sens D-to-D. Right point shot on target. Samsonov throws that into the corner. Nicely deflected there by him. As it is now bobbled out of the zone. Sens regroup and get back into the zone with Tkachuk. Oh, that was Stützle. Back to Stützle. A little rip there. Oh, Batherson almost knocked that out of midair as they were kind of scrambling around trying to find that puck as Tavares finds Muzzin. That's offsides by a mile. Wow, someone's thinking bad thoughts, boys. We got a extremely itchy nose right now, but it is what it is. Brody, yeah, that shot literally missed the net. I thought Forsberg saved it, but it actually just hit the side netting as the Sens back the other way with a nice chance. Stützle try to go short side. Might not have been the right play there, but another chance for the Sens and more pressure on the Leafs, which alleviates it for the Sens is always a good thing for a young, up-and-coming team early in the season. You want to get that confidence up, and I think right now, the way the Sens are playing, their confidence is growing as the Sens back in. Chance there. Little chip shot. Ooh, backhand slice there in front. Almost worked for them, but that was Pinto once again, trying to get things going. Egnall now. Working that over to Hall. Puck now to Kerfoot. On the half wall. Throws that across. Slap shot there. Ooh, man, what an absolute rip there from Yonkroak. Almost 90 miles an hour. And the Sens just chip that out. Down the ice for an icing call. I don't know if I would have chipped that so hard, but big opportunity here if the Leafs can win this face-off to get a goal and go up, or not up, but tie this game. Pinto had some nice hands cutting in. Just could not find a way to get that through on target. 5 concurrent viewers, 8 likes, guys. We are so close. Hit the like button. Drop comments down below. 65% face-off rate for the Leafs as Marner. Ooh, he threw that in. It was literally on the blue line straddling. Just could not keep that from going out. And here come the Sens trying to get out of the zone. Nice hit there by Matthews. But the Sens still get it out. Turned over in the neutral zone, and here comes Marner. 3-on-3. Matthews shot through traffic. Forsberg saves a literal muffin on target. And the Sens break it out, come back the other way, just dump it in for a little chase, chip and chase. Come back up with the puck somehow. Floating Leafs now. Matthews rims that far side. They sort of corral that back, regroup, and change. Shots 12-10 for the Leafs. As Giordano looking to get something going, looking for the tip play there. Gets it in deep, and we've got the fourth line back out for the Leafs. Big chance there in front. As an errant pass from Forsberg, who came out of his net, went to Kubel. He tried to center that in front. And unfortunately for the Leafs, nothing coming of that. Was that Kampf or was that Kubel? It was Kubel who threw that in front, and that should be a penalty. Pretty sure that should be a penalty as Kraschik, somebody threw that puck that was coming in to the front of the net just out of play. And technically speaking, if you throw that out, that's a penalty. I don't think they're calling it a penalty, though. Wow. Sheldon Keefe not Not liking that one. Not a happy coach right there. Wow, no penalty. Honestly, on the replay they showed, it should have been a penalty because it wasn't deflected or anything and wasn't off a Leaf stick. It was strictly out of play by the Sens, but they don't call it a penalty, and we play 5-on-5 hockey. Face-off won by the Sens. Big hit there from Kubel. Might be Kubel. I think it is. Yes, that is Kubel. Aston Reese grinding in the corner as they're looking to get that puck out. Man, Kemp took a nice little hit there as well below the goal line. And the Leafs and Sens continue to scrap. Dumped in there by Riley. Got a bug in my room as well. I don't know how it got in here. But we continue on. It looks to be like a moth. Ah! We got bugs flying in here. Interesting. Interesting stuff. He's literally just... He's floating over there. You might see him on screen here in just a second. He's up by the fan. He's trying to get out of the room. You might be able to see him. Literally right over there by the light. I don't think you can see it. I think it's too bright. Also, I'm kind of in the way. Yeah, the light, I was just trying to take a look at the stream. The light is too bright. It is a giant moth. Leafs, throw that in front. Okay, we got to whistle. We got to take care of this bug, boys. Got to take care of this bug on the stream. Boys, we got him. He's kind of on the wall now, so I need to clean him up. But we got him. We got another bug somehow in the room. I don't know how these guys are getting in, boys. Gotta check your windows. Check your windows, boys. Got another... Oh, it's now on the screen. We're taking L's left and right, boys. Need like a napkin or something. We're using our sheet here as the Sens come down the ice, ripping down. I think that should be okay. Yeah, screen looks fine. We're good, boys. We're good. Little attack from the bugs, but we've got under a minute now in the first. Sens with a chance. Shabbat, a little drop off there to Kachuk. Nice little move. Brandstrom back to Kachuk. Shabbat from the point. Absolute rip, but that goes wide. Here comes Brandstrom again. Looking to get something going. Offensive defenseman, smaller guy. Off the bench is... Ooh, I don't even know who that is. 14? Whoever that is. Shabbat looking for it. 1T. Ooh, little Toey Pole shot. Doesn't work, but the Sens putting the pressure on here at the end of the first period. As Hall literally just trying to hold that guy up. Chipped out there by the Toronto Maple Leafs, and that is going to be the period. 1-0 for the Sens. And, man, what a period. Very exciting, entertaining stuff. We got the bug killing on screen. Fun stuff there. We've got awesome comments. Been having fun. Danny, always great chatting. But hey, we need more interaction from everybody in this stream. So don't forget to join in as the bug fell off the wall. So we're good. Don't have to worry about that. Unless you fell on my table. So we'll take care of that when the time comes. My nose is itchier than all get out. Okay, hydrated, ready to go. Take a look at stats here on the left-hand side. Shots 13-11 is what they're saying for Toronto. Power play 1-for-1 for Ottawa. Face-off win 67% for the Leafs, which is, I mean, that's pretty good stuff. Block shots 8-3 for the Sens. Takeaway 6-5, giveaway 7-2. Leafs have 7 giveaway. That's crazy. Big stat here, 25 hits to 15. That's a pretty crazy stat right there. But overall, I mean, it's a pretty solid game overall. Let's take a look around the league. 2-0 Boston, 1-0 Devils over the Detroit Red Wings, 0-0 Washington Montreal. So we got a little boring barn burner there. Islanders are up 1-0 against the Ducks, and then the Lightning are tied with the Penguins 1-1 after the first. So overall, nothing too crazy. Fun game. I know when it comes to the college game, Alabama goes down to Tennessee and lose. That's crazy. A game-winning kick for Tennessee if you guys are into college football. But give me 2 seconds. Got to charge up this puppy since it's dead. So 2 seconds. All right, boys, we are back. I know the game isn't back, but we are. Oh, yes. So, Danny, each period is 20 minutes. Winnie Eaton. Appreciate the follow. You quit following me. So, it's actually quit following me. Yeah, sorry you're not chilling on the channel. Sorry that we're not up to your standard of live streaming. It is what it is, and I mean, I appreciate your honesty. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, it is what it is. I appreciate you for stopping by. If you ever feel like coming back, we are always going to be here. But Danny, yes, games are not games, but games are technically 60 minutes long. Periods are 20 minutes. We've got power plays are 2 minutes each, so each penalty being 2 minutes in the box for a typical penalty. So unless you take 5-minute major, then you're in the box for 5 minutes. That's typically how it works. But if you have any more questions, let me know. Danny, again, do appreciate you sticking around, watching. You are one of our most loyal subscribers, so I do appreciate you a ton, sir. Thank you for sticking around. Always fun. They're just showing highlights right now. From the first period, they're just showing the power play goal. It looks like, the camp play. Giroux working it around. Yeah, fun stuff. Okay, cool. Trying to think. Hey, Rick, you're back. My boy Rick is back. He was here opening night. Nice to see you in the stream, Rick. What games, Rick, have you been watching this week? What games have you found to be entertaining? What team do you think has really shown us that they are? I know it's really early to think of Stanley Cup contenders, but what games have really piqued your interest this week? I take it you are a Sharks fan. I know Sharks they're looking okay, that's for sure. I know their last game wasn't what Sharks fans were really hoping for, but I'd say that there are some bright spots with the Sharks. Ferraro on the back end for the Sharks, dude, that guy looks legit. So I'm excited to see what he can do this year. Maybe even a 50-point year from him, which which would be really fun. Fun to watch. Sorry, just double checking the comments. I don't know why. Retracted. I know I keep seeing a lot of messages retracted. So let's keep it clean. Islanders up 2-0. It looks like on the Ducks. Every other game right now is in an intermission. Hockey night in Canada. Hockey night in the world is right now. So Saturday night hockey, first weekend of the NHL. Nothing is better than that. Other than, I'd say, maybe the last weekend of hockey when it comes to the Stanley Cup, because we always like seeing that Stanley Cup raised. God, my nose is itchier than all get out tonight. I do not know why, but it doesn't stop us from watching this game. More just intermission filler stuff it looks like they've got going on right now. Fun stuff. But hey, guys, drop comments down below. Let's have some chats during the intermission. Would love to hear from you guys. Always fun. Always enjoy talking with you guys. So drop some comments down below. Want to hear from you guys. Just updating my stream information. Pulling this back up. There we go. Still 530 subscribers, guys. So if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have not already liked the video, I know we've got 9 likes right now. Let's try to get to 15 by the end of the night. If you guys haven't liked the video, be sure to do so. I know it does help out a lot with YouTube algorithms and stuff like that. So if you guys want the channel to grow as much as I do, hit that like button. I know all you guys who are here have definitely done so. Thoughts on my 32-team league? Yes, 32-team league. I know the other night we were talking about what teams and where would we move certain teams and things like that. And actually, as they're showing the screen right now, I see the Coyotes, and Arizona is definitely one of my teams that I would move for sure. Ooh, actually, Penguins, Montreal Canadiens. That will be a fun one. But I'd say the majority of teams in the league are in good spots. But when it comes to teams and where they should move, I'd say, Florida Panthers to Quebec City. And then I would say the Coyotes go to Houston. I think those would be really cool teams in those cities. Houston never having had a true NHL hockey team. And then going back to Quebec City, yeah, I mean, wouldn't be the Coyotes. That's understandable. I don't think hockey, NHL hockey at least, is working or will work in Phoenix. They can't seem to get an ice rink. They're going to be playing out of Arizona State. It's just, I don't think it's a good fit for the area. People just really don't care about it. And that's the thing. I don't think they can get it right in Phoenix. I know technically the Phoenix Suns, so the basketball team for the Phoenix area, they are right downtown Phoenix. But I don't think that arena is willing to split the arena. So NHL and NBA. I don't know who technically owns the arena, but I don't think that the Coyote, and I'm sure the Coyotes have tried multiple times to try to get that to be in that rink downtown. I just don't think it's humanly possible, and they're trying to get a rink try to be built in Tempe or TP, or I think it's Tempe, Arizona, right outside of Phoenix. I just don't think it's going to be actually possible. So I think they need to move him out of there. Gary Bettman is just so stuck on the idea of having a team there. And I mean, I don't think they're ever going to move, but at this point, teams are actually paying the Coyotes every year. Every team in the league gives the Coyotes money to stay afloat at this point. And I don't know if that's going to be feasible long term. Again, I know the cap and everything and all that good stuff, it's going up, but be new seat 18,000? That's a good question. I'm actually curious right now. Let's do Suns. Well, I'm curious of how many people it actually sits. So they play out of, it's called the Footprint Center. Let's see. Its capacity, it does say 18. It's about 18,000, almost 500. Let's see if they have hockey. I wonder if they've ever done hockey. I don't think they've ever done hockey there. But technically speaking, and actually, hold on. Let's read this a little bit here. So the ECHL's Phoenix Roadrunners also played there from 2005 until their ceased operations. Additional National Hockey League Phoenix Coyotes, now the Arizona Coyotes, played their first 7+ seasons at that arena following their arrival. Okay, so technically speaking, they have played there before. So, and I'm wondering if they would show capacity. So hockey and indoor football, they're saying 16,200. In your views. Okay, I mean, everyone has their own opinion. It's just with their current make of everything, if they try to keep that up long term, how long can you keep a team happy of players, professional hockey players, playing out of a college hockey rink? If they can't get a rink built in the next 5 years, they need to move the team, because either in the next 5 years, if they can't get a rink built, or if they can't get into where the Phoenix Suns play or where they used to play, or even if they can't get to the rink that they used to play at, wherever it was in Glendale, they need to move the team. 100% need to move it. It just won't work if you're playing out of a 5,000 seat arena. Not possible. So do they move them to Quebec City? Do they move them to Houston? Trying to think, maybe Kansas City could be a cool little shout, or Indianapolis would be a nice little shout for hockey. Trying to think of other cities that don't have it. Maybe Cincinnati. I don't know what hockey would work like down there, but we all know it works nicely in Columbus. I'm trying to think of other cool towns where they could possibly get hockey to work. Portland, if you mean Portland, Oregon, that could work. Try to get more Northwest hockey presence. That would be fun for sure. I just don't know how feasible that would actually be. Who would you consider the biggest team in the NHL? Oof. Biggest team could mean different things to different people. Biggest team in terms of fan base, I mean, it's got to be... Oh, man, it's such a hard choice. I mean, you could say original six. So you could say either the Rangers, the Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens, I already said Detroit Rangers, already said them. Chicago, technically. I mean, you can go through like different phases of where when the Penguins were really good and it was Crosby early on, you could say the Penguins, and then you could honestly say the Capitals with Ovechkin, and then for those past couple of years, you could say the Tampa Bay Lightning are potentially one of the biggest teams in the NHL with what they've done. Obviously, the most recent Stanley Cup champion is always going to be in that conversation. Hey, Pittsburgh's actually also up 2-1, so heads up there. Let me know who scored the goal, Danny, for Pittsburgh, but they are up 2-1 against the Lightning, which is awesome. But yeah, those are, I would say, biggest teams. It would either have to be Toronto, Montreal, Rangers, or I would say the Red Wings in terms of footprint and like fan base. Those are my biggest teams. Also, I didn't miss your question earlier. I saw it, but I kind of got on a little bit of a tangent there with Rick. But will you see the Classico between Madrid and Barcelona. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get the stream of it, but I will definitely catch the highlights of that game. And if I had to guess who's going to win, I haven't kept up too much with either of those teams. It's always a battle, but I would probably say this time I'm going to go with Madrid. I don't know who's technically playing better at this point in time, but we're going to go with Madrid. Yes, they were the Vancouver Grizzlies, I believe. And I don't know if they are now technically, if they moved to Memphis, since they are also the Grizzlies. I'm actually curious if they were the I hate this keyboard. Vancouver Grizzlies. Let's see. Canadian professional team, Midwest, Western Conference, 1995. Let's see here. Yes, okay, so they were so Vancouver Grizzlies 95 to 2001, and then they became the Memphis Grizzlies. I had a feeling that since they just kept the team name that they were originally the Vancouver Grizzlies. I've seen those jerseys around, and I had a feeling. But let's see here. Heinen, yes, Dan Heinen. I know he was a big pickup from the Anaheim Ducks, so that's really fun to see him doing well with the Pittsburgh Penguins as we are still in a commercial break for this game, which is kind of crazy. You'd think that they would be back by now. But yeah, the Vancouver Grizzlies, they have pretty nasty jerseys. I know I typically see those around here and there. And people are like, whoa, who are the Vancouver Grizzlies? And they were once upon a time an NHL team. So looks like we are back in the game, which is great. No longer will we have to wait on commercial. Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, if you were to make it work, that would be great. Also, if they were not the Coyotes, what would you call them? What would you call your Phoenix team? That would be, I'm interested to see what you would call them. Honestly, if I had to rename the Phoenix Coyotes, it would be, I'm trying to think, not obviously can't do Stars, can't do, that'd be a tough one. The Phoenix, I don't really know what you would name them, to be honest. Let me know what you would name them, Rick. I'd be interested to see what type of cool name you would be able to come up with. That would be fun to see what you got. But we are back underway here in the second period. As I thank you guys who are still watching along with us, the Toronto Maple Leaf Ottawa Senators game here, first weekend NHL this season. So always fun to get things going. A little sloppy play. They're trying to enter the zone. Man, my nose is just so damn itchy, boys. Don't know what is going on. It might be because it's so dry in here. But here come the Sens with a chance. A little drop pass. Ooh, that almost found Tkachuk back. But Leafs able to hold on right now as they look to get this up through the zone. Dumped in, Bunting after it. Shabbat bumped there by Tavares. Here come the Sens. DeBrincat looking for Norris. Shot there. Nice little puck on pad play, but an even better stop there by Samsonov. And the Leafs back. Riley up high into the play. Tavares in front there. It was for Nylander. Man, big chance there. Denied. And here come the Sens. Giroux finds, I don't even know who that is. But that just went wide. Last name starts with a G, and it's not Giroux. I don't really know who that is. I don't have their numbers on me at this point. But maybe shot wide. Was it Shabbat? Couldn't have been Shabbat. Maybe a Zub. Don't know. But decent chance there. Still 1-0. Here come the Senators once again. Ooh, tried to find Brandstrom far side. Who is this? Kerfoot finds... Ooh. Giordano throws that in front looking for Youngcroak, and that just goes wide as well as the Leafs getting a nice cycle. A little cross check on the play. I've got bugs just flying into my room, boys. These bugs are ridiculous. Got an icing on the play, so we've got a chance to just chill here. Do not have a clue how these bugs are getting in, boys, but we will continue on with this game. New Jersey and Detroit are now tied 2-2. That game must be nuts right now as the Leafs with a wrap there from Matthews. And the Sens come back the other way. Samsonov goes long. Finds Bunting. Bunting with a shot. Ooh, he had Marner there. In front, cycled down low to Marner. Ooh, he was looking for the cheesy backdoor play. Hall. Cross to Boo. That's Muzzin from the point. Shot goes wide. Low key, I just want to hear the goal horn for Toronto. One of my favorites in the entire league with their goal song. Always fun. With the Hall & Oates ripping. But as of now, haven't heard it. Tonight, errant pass there, but... Ooh, icing on the play. I really thought Kampf got beat Shabbat there. Very interesting. But, man, a lot of good back-and-forth chances right now as the Leafs starting to put something together right now. I mean, at this point, they really need to. They're only down 1-0, so one goal can definitely make the difference in this game and turn it on its side if they are able to tie it. But adversely, it could go the other way. Ottawa scores. It's now a 2-goal hole if that's the case. Draw. Kubel, offsides. Ooh. Morgan Riley, offsides, and we've got another face-off. Just checking. Let's see here. Just double checking, making sure we've got viewers. And we do. We've got you two guys, I believe, Danny and Rick. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'd also move the Sharks to Oakland. That would actually be a nice little shout to see them move out of there. So it moves the Blue Jackets to Cleveland. Cleveland is just I grew up playing hockey in and around there. I don't think it's good enough. Not saying it's not a good enough town, but it's not. I don't think it's an NHL town. I think Columbus is a perfect town since technically Columbus, the only professional team, they have two professional teams. They've got soccer and they've got their hockey. Cleveland has the NBA and NFL. I don't think that the NHL would work in Cleveland. They have the AHL team. I believe they're still called the Monsters. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think NHL would not work in Cleveland. Stop and play here as we're waiting for the face-off to take place. Goddamn. Just a super itchy nose tonight. Don't know why, but we're working through it. We are watching this game, and Leafs another defensive zone draw. Nice little chess play there from Kerfoot. Must have played soccer growing up. That was pretty sweet, but we've got Kerfoot, Youngcroak, and looks like Egnal out there. Samsonov comes out, plays it out to Giordano as Sandin now with it behind the net, throws that around. Man, the Leafs just really can't get too many offensive chances going right now in this game, but they got to find it soon because you only have so many minutes in a game, and okay, I mean, Cleveland is a sports city, but I mean, Columbus is too. I mean, that's where Ohio State is. They love their college football. I mean, it's a pretty sweet city, and I honestly think they have some pretty great fans in Columbus. I do agree that Cleveland is a professional sports town, but I just don't think that they're right for the NHL. They're, I'd say, more of a football NBA crowd. Again, I mean, if they were to move, they used to have an NHL team. They were called the Cleveland Barons back in the day. Obviously, they are no longer there, but maybe, I mean, that could be maybe another destination for the Florida Panthers and or Coyotes in real life that they could move to. That would kind of be cool to see another team, because I would think that if you get a Cleveland team, so that would be a nice little natural rivalry between the Blue Jackets and whatever you would call them, but also get another team maybe in the Metro to even things up. That would be really fun. Here we are again. Leafs with another chance. I mean, they've been back and forth now in and out of the zone as they now just throw it out. And here come the Sens trying to pressure the Leafs on sides. Samsonov out of his net again. Riley, D-to-D pass. Brody trying to headman that. And it is offside, or not offsides, it is icing on the play. Oh, boys. Long day. Such a long day. But we'll get through the stream. I'm having fun with you guys. It's a good time. Honestly, my 4-2 score prediction is not looking very good right now, so we'll have to wait and see. There will be some more goals in this game, but it's not looking very promising right now. Looking a lot like one of those 2-1 low-scoring hockey games, and man, it's going to be interesting. And I'm also guessing, did the NHL lose or get rid of their sponsorship with Gatorade? Because I see this BioSteel everywhere, and I'm wondering if it's like the new drink for the NHL. Oh, big tip there in front. Norris with a very sneaky tip there. Just pulling up the YouTube to take a look and see how everything is going on, guys. Thank you so much for watching along as we've got brass ring. Hot Garbage Sports, guys. If you are not subscribed to that channel, be sure to do so. It is a awesome channel. But yeah, channel's looking good, guys. We're doing good so far. So good. 1 viewer right now. Really do appreciate it. We are up to 10 likes on the video. We are looking to get to 15 for today. I know last video we got up to 19, so if we can get to, let's say 12, let's cut that in half. Let's go 12 likes for the video today. I know we don't have too many guys watching, but I do appreciate you all who are watching. We are having a good time tonight. Game's a little stale right now. Not a lot of too crazy back and forth chances, but the Leafs just cannot put it together right now. Just really waiting for something big to happen, you know? A big hit or a fight or power play momentum. Is just nothing has really happened since the Sens scored that goal. Or Toronto took the penalty, Marner took the penalty. Sens had a solid play. Nice shot there by the Sens. Can we get a little scrappy fight here? Nope. No scrappy fight. Huh. It's kind of funny. So Penguins up 2-1. Boston now only up 2-1. Montreal's up 1-0 against the Caps. Islanders up 2-0. St. Louis up 1-0. The Kings, man, up 2-0 against Minnesota. What is going on in Minnesota? I know it's still early, but they get obliterated by the Rangers the other night. And now they're down 2-0 to the Kings, who, again, I'm high on the Kings this year. But, man, things are not looking good in Minnesota right now. And then we've got the 3 late games tonight. Got the Knights and Seattle, Chicago, San Jose, and then Calgary and Edmonton. Oh, well, Danny, thanks for coming back, my brother. Don't know what happened, but thank you for hopping back on. Do greatly appreciate you coming back on using your mom's phone. Make sure that everything's all good with that. Thank you so much. And again, thank her for me for letting you watch along with us. That is fun stuff. There's just a bug. I don't know how these bugs are getting in here tonight, boys, but we're dealing okay with them. We're doing okay. 100 views. We got 10 likes. Thank you guys so much for watching along. We are in a commercial break right now for this game, but what do you guys think of the game so far? Are you watching any other games right now? Danny, I know you're watching along with the Penguins. They're still up 2-1. Rick, tonight, are you going to be watching the Sharks game, and do you think they're going to win? Again, who are they playing? Sharks are playing the Blackhawks. So I would think that if they have a chance to win one game this week, that it is that game. Chicago, they do not look very good. I'm not going to lie. Sorry to any Chicago fans who are watching or would watch this replay back of this game. Chicago is going to be doldrums for a little while because I don't think Patrick Kane's going to be sticking around. It's going to be a long haul for those Chicago Blackhawks. But play is back underway, and the Leafs finally get a bobbling puck into the offensive zone. Going to chase as we got just a scrum down below the goal line. Looking to get it going, but Kerfoot on it, all over it, draws a penalty. And we get to see for our very own eyes power play for the Leafs. Top power play. I'm really interested to see this on TV. Stützle getting the penalty. Might have been a trip hook. Might have been a hook. Honestly, looked like he was lifting a stick on that, but I'd say more of a makeup call, if anything, because they didn't call that out of play from the first period. So, one man down for the Senators. Leafs on the power play. Tavares, Matthews, looks like Marner, Nylander, and Riley. So, Leafs 1 for 7 in their first 2 games. Looking to do a little better on that. They lose the draw, which is interesting. Tavares is usually very good on those draws. Nylander can't hold the zone, and the Leafs will lose some time on this power play as they look to get back in the zone. Dropped off to Matthews, over to Nylander. Oh, not Nylander. That was Marner. But the Leafs, again, can't get in the zone. Here comes Riley now. Finds Matthews. Tavares back to Matthews, looking to set this up. They've now got it in. Riley wheeling around. Matthews there. Ooh. High top circle, looking for that one-timer shot. Ooh, Matthews is there. Nope. They find Riley. Back. Ooh, cross ice to Nylander. Settles it down. Finds Riley. Over to Marner. Damn, boys. Itchy nose. But it's dumped down. Dumped down. I don't know if there's any allergies or something going on, but man, I'm dying. Here comes Marner. Not in the zone. Man, the Leafs just can't get in. Thanks for throwing that subscription on. I do appreciate it. I don't know if she watches hockey, but thanks for doing so. Danny, really do appreciate it. Make sure you get your friends to subscribe if they are into hockey or looking to get into hockey. Have them jump on board. We'll be doing this all year long. Share it to Facebook, Twitter, anything you want. Email, Reddit, Discord. Tons of stuff out there. Be sure to share this with your friends, guys, if you want to help grow the community. Really do appreciate it. 13 seconds left to go in this power play and hasn't really looked good at all. Giordano, they got their second unit out there. Honestly, this is going to build more frustration, if anything. I remember playing hockey with a chance there. Ooh, right as the PK expires. But, man, I remember in hockey, if I had a bad power play as a PP1, man, it's deflating. So that's not good. That's not what the Leafs needed, but they got to find a way to get something going right now because it is looking very grim right now. Team is not, I wouldn't say they are completely clicking right now, but they got to get something going because halfway through the second, I mean, this period has flown by. I feel like last time we were literally just in intermission, but we've got another TV timeout. 10 minutes left to go, roughly about 10 minutes left to go in the second. Hockey Night in Canada rolls on. We roll on here at the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I'm pretty sure it is Rick and Danny who are watching, so do appreciate you guys for sticking around with me, sticking around, watching, having fun. I know I'm having a ton of fun with you guys, so let's keep up the comments, keep up the fun, and we'll just keep enjoying hockey. All right, just a little pause there. Trying to regather my thoughts. Looking up at the top here. Taking a look at scores. 2-1 Boston still. 2-2 Detroit and the Devils. 1-1 Washington. Looks like they've tied it up against Montreal. Still 2-1 for Pittsburgh as Tampa Bay looks like they are on the power play. 2-0 Islanders. 1-0 St. Louis. 3-0 now for the Kings over Minnesota. Make that 3-1. As that score just changed. 1-0 Dallas over Nashville. And no other games have started. I'm curious, as we take a little peek here at this LA Kings game, I want to see who's in between the pipes. Goalie. Marc-Andre Fleury is in the pipes, guys. He's got a 700 save percentage. That is insane. As our game is coming back. Are Crosby and Gensel the Benzema and Vinicius of the Penguins? Yes, I would say that is 100% correct. Crosby being Benzema and Gensel being Vinicius Jr. That is a very good comparison to them because they're a dynamic duo. Jake Gensel was technically, I believe, like a 4th or 5th round pick in the NHL draft and just really blossomed into a elite shooter / goal scorer. Plus, I mean, anytime you're playing with Crosby, you're gonna be getting a lot of goals. So that is a very good comparison. Vinicius Jr. to Gensel and Karim Benzema to Crosby. Yes, very good stuff. A little more back and forth here. Leafs got their first line out now, but Shabbat. Ooh, here come the Sens. Danger. Oh, there it is. Danger. What a block. I don't know if Matthews or Samsonov got that. One of them did, but what a play. Man, that could have been easily 2-0. Holy smokes. Just checking a quick look at the scores up top. 2-1 now looks like for Washington over the Montreal Canadiens. So interesting to see as we will keep an eye out on all other scores as well. A lot of high-scoring games tonight, it looks like. 2-2, we got a 3-1, 2-1, nothing crazy there, but I'd say 2-2 and 3-1 high scoring. What we're watching now is definitely not a high scoring game, that is for sure. Very low scoring. Icing there on the play, and they're about to show that replay of the chance. Again, I think Matthews did get the block on this. Shabbat over little tic-tac action with Giroux and Norris. Oh, man, that was blocked. That should have been slid over to the back post. Giroux should have passed that over. Matthews does get the block. DeBrincat calling for it back door. Tavares, another draw win. He is on fire tonight in between the faceoff dots. Tipped there in deep. Leafs able to get the rest of their change done as Brandstrom trying to get that puck out. Able to do so, but falls back to Nylander. Nylander coming in, a little toey pull shot, but stopped there by Forsberg. Mulligan now. Dennis. Nylander on the half ball. Wheeling around. Shot on net. Ooh, Tavares got a tip on that, but did not get that towards the twine. As Senators able to get that up the boards. Out through the middle and out of the zone, but only to another Leafs player. It's a little pinball hockey action. Giving the puck back and forth. Shot 17-16 for Ottawa, so kind of even in the shot department. Icing on the play for the Senators. Offensive zone draw coming up for the Leafs. They need to get something here. They need it bad. To viewers, thank you guys so much for viewing the channel, viewing this live stream. Really do appreciate you guys so much. It does help the channel. Ooh, nice play there. Oh, Matthews is there. Oh, with a chance. A little scrum in front. Brandstrom's got to leave. He lost his bucket. No defenseman. It's basically a 5-on-4. 5-on-4. Rip. Matthews is there. Oh, my goodness. We've got some chances right now. Leafs all over the Sens as Brandstrom lost his bucket, and anytime you lose your bucket now, you have to come off the ice as the Leafs pour it on, but they just can't get it in the back of the net. Marner is going to dump that in. Big hit there by Matthews. Brody. Morgan Riley looking for it. Ooh, nice little feed there to the middle. Here's Bunting now. Gets that low. Morgan Riley's going to throw that around to Brody. Brody back down. Corner play here. Looks like fresh legs for the Leafs. Shot there from Marner. Absolute rip, but it is stopped by Forsberg. And the Sens survive another Leaf onslaught again. Here come the Sens. They're able to keep that in the zone. Kerfoot ties up with Kachuk. Riley looking for a pass. Finds Egnall. Shot there. A little fanned. Almost kind of caught the goalie out there. Cycles down low. Looks like that was Jan Krook. Sens able to get something out of their zone now. Here comes Stützle. Into the zone. Trying to get it going, but unable to do so as the Leafs turn and burn back the other way. Look like they're going to get a change. They do so as the dump-in is played. Egnall ties it up below the goal line. Looks like fourth line out for Toronto. Tipped there by Kubel. Hit on the play as well. Puck still in the zone. Now in the neutral. We've got a whistle on the play. Penalty on someone. Don't know who, though. Who's the penalty on? I don't know who the penalty's on, but there is a penalty. Interesting. Okay, just checking out the stats. Power play. Who's the penalty on? Kampf holding on Stützle. Okay, so Senators with a chance to extend their lead. Commercial break as we now take a look at the scores. Boston up 3-1 now. Still 2-2. Detroit Devils. Washington's now up 2-1, and they're also on the power play. Pittsburgh's still up 2-1, end of the second. Islanders up 2-0. Blues still up 1-0. LA is now only up 3-2, so the Minnesota Wild are coming back. And then Dallas up 1-0 against Nashville, as I now grab my phone to check some more scores as well. We got fantasy going on too. Looks like Tennessee fans tore down their goal posts as well as they beat Alabama. Kind of crazy stuff there. That's insane. Let's see what else is going on. Taking a look around, checking the fantasy hockey. I know I've been first time back doing fantasy hockey in a couple of years, and again, thanks to getting crazy stuff. What period is my cell phone is dead? Yes, my cell phone died on me, so that's why I had to throw her on the charger. It is still the second period with the Leafs game. Fantasy hockey, with this basically being the last day of the week, we are up 80.7 to 39.6. So my team is absolutely buzzing. Tonight, big performers. Konechny, looks like Cider has a goal. That's nice. Drew Doughty has a goal. We got Kyrou in there. Bobrovsky is not playing tonight. That's unfortunate, but we are buzzing. We are killing it in fantasy. Senators now. Power play opportunity that's kind of been a little dead for them, but shot through traffic. Tip there. Looked dangerous. Net is off its mooring, but man, dangerous opportunity there. Islanders up 3-0. Detroit is now up 3-2. Washington 3-1. Boston 3-1. So it's always changing scores in the league as the night goes on, and I'll have a long morning tomorrow as we'll be catching up on all of these games, getting ready for our first breakdown week video for the NHL. So get ready for that coming up shortly to the channel. It's going to be fun. Really going to enjoy doing that. But we are back here. Got some more bugs coming in. Senators pesky around the net. Kerfoot trying to race to get that out, but nice pinch there by Shabbat. And the Sens continue on the power play. Ooh. Nice puck movement. What a hell of a block. Laid out there was Giordano. Absolutely insane block. Stützle now with it. Wheeling and dealing. Finds a man low. Ooh, off the post by Tkachuk. It was a little tic-tac-toe. Pass down below on the goal line. Found Tkachuk just in that soft spot in the slot. Right off the post. Could have been 2-0, but luckily for the Leafs, they are alive still. If they can just hold on for this power play to end. But chance here for the Leafs now on the PK. Oh, Egnal messed up there. Shot in front. Kubel is there. Oh my goodness, what a chance. On the PK. Chance just gone by the wayside there for the Leafs as the penalty kill has expired. Back to full strength. And Matthews now looking for a man. Riley coming in with the puck. Bunting. It's kind of just like floating around here right now. A little pinball action. So we're getting eaten alive by the bugs once again, but we got to make it work. I think one of the windows is kind of like jacked up right now, but is what it is. Here come the Leafs. Oh, messed up on a headman. Puck is still in play now. Here come the Leafs. Trying to find something. Leafs now. Dumped this in almost the end of the second period, and really the Leafs haven't really been able to get anything going. Had a couple of chances, but here are the Leafs once again trying to get a cycle going. Not really able to do so. And here come once again the Sens. Giroux trying to get around one. He's able to do so, but the puck off his stick. Tavares nicely handled through there. Here comes Nylander. Breakaway off the post. Oh my goodness. Forsberg. What an absolute feed, but the danger is still not averted. Here comes Giordano. Tavares is out there with Matthews and Nylander. Maybe trying to shake things up, or they're in the middle of a change. But man, what an absolute feed there. I think it might have been from Tavares. Splitting the D, found William Nylander. Didn't elect to make a move, tried to beat him with a quick shot, and did, but only as far as the post. Here comes Nylander once again. Backhand off the crossbar. Oh my goodness, Nylander's having a shift here at the end of the period. And here come the Maple Leafs. They chip it down the ice. Here they come. 28 seconds left to go in the period. Hall is there. Kerfoot in the corner. He's going to find the point. Muzzin. Back to Muzzin. Here he is. Shot. Tip in front. And there it is. Toronto gets that goal right before the end of the second period. I know I literally saw a black bar on the left side of the screen, so you guys definitely already knew who scored the goal before I did. So anytime I see that, I literally don't look at any other screen other than the one I'm watching. But man, that was a feed from Giordano to Nylander initially that he hit the post. So a little D-to-D action. Muzzin shoots that for a stick in front. Kampf, strong bottom hand, keeps that on the ice as a little stick-on-stick play there by Shabbat. He should have tried to lift the stick instead of gone on top of his stick. And Kampf gets the tip with 16 seconds left in the second period. And the Leafs are back in this thing, boys. 1-1. End of the second. This is going to be interesting in the third to see who's going to win this game. But horn blows. End of the second. Man, what a way to end it. Recapping scores right now throughout the league. 4-2 Detroit now. 3-1 Boston. 3-1 Washington. Pens 2-1. Islanders 3-0. Blues 1-0. Kings 4-2 up end of the first. Dallas still up 1-0 end of the first as well. So crazy stuff going on. This game is nuts. Have to go. The credit will finish. Oh, you're still streaming. Okay, awesome. Danny, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. I hope you have a good night, my friend. We will be here until the end of the game, so have a good one, my friend. But we will still be here. Guys, I'm pulling up. Apparently, they tore down the goalposts at the Tennessee-Alabama game. And I'm trying to pull up some highlights to watch. Let's see here. October 15th. Trying to pull this up here. Watch the last little bit. Apparently it was a crazy ending, so I'm just trying to watch. And, yeah. It looks like Alabama had a chance to win the game. Young. I mean, this drive looks kind of crazy. 1st and 10. How did they blow this? Did he throw a pick? Huh. Man, they kind of just literally threw the game away. I don't know why they didn't just play for overtime. Wow. So they had the first down. In field goal range, too. I wonder if they missed the kick. I literally didn't catch the end of this game, and it's kind of a shame, but is what it is. They should have just ran the clock out. Forced Tennessee to make their timeouts, but I guess they didn't. Oh, he literally had him right there. Wow. They literally threw it 3 times. Clock was stopped. Let's see. This guy definitely misses it, or it's blocked. Wow. Missed the kick, too. Crazy stuff. I know we'll get back to the game here in just a second, but man. Tennessee. I cannot believe they pulled it out against Alabama. I mean, Tennessee's a great team. Don't get me wrong, but man, it's Alabama. You're used to seeing them win, but interesting stuff. Very interesting. Oh, he caught that. Wow, with a timeout with 1 second. Crazy ending of that game. Again, I know we're still technically in a commercial break, so that's why I'm kind of just taking a peek here at these highlights for Tennessee. They literally had 2 seconds left. That's crazy. Game-winning kick. Yep. Knuckleball. Wow. That's nuts. Wow. Knuckleball for the win. What a game. What a final. That's nuts. That had to have been absolutely crazy to be at. But sorry for the delay there. So before we get demonetized, let's not watch those highlights. Not a good game for the Leafs, but yeah, it is 1-1. Yes, you are right, sir. The Leafs, Dennis, they are struggling mightily for sure. Hasn't been a good game at all. Not a clean game either. It's tough. Tough game for them. But they'll find a way. I feel like they will find a way to get something going, get something buzzing for them, for sure. Marit Sider, did he get another goal? Got the fantasy ripping around. Oh, they took Sider's goal away. Oh well. But yeah, what do you guys think about the game tonight? Let me know what you... drop comments. I want to know what you guys think. Haven't had too many talks when it comes to the actual game other than the last one from Dennis, but let me know what you guys think. This has been a interesting game, that is definitely for sure, but let me know what you guys think. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you guys have just joined, be sure to hit the like button. We are currently in intermission. Don't have like an intermission set yet for the stream, so we'll eventually get there. But yeah, we'll eventually get there. It'll be fun. Fun right now. Ian Cole investigation update by the league to make contact with the anonymous source. Those efforts were unsuccessful, so I wonder if it's kind of a BS post. Interesting. Just getting updates on like Ian Cole stuff. Yes, just sitting on the phone. We're watching intermission. We are waiting for things to happen. Thank you for watching. But it looks like all other games are currently in intermission. Actually, one is still going on. Islanders versus the Ducks. 3-0 still. Let's take a look. Game Center for this Detroit game. Dougie Hamilton, first of the year. Jacob Verana, Miles Wood, David Perron, Dylan Larkin. I mean, it's a crazy teeter-totter game, so it could really go any way. Curious about this LA Kings game. They were up 3-0 Minnesota. Couple goals. So Kempe, Velarde, Doughty, Middleton, Foligno, Iafallo on the goals. So interesting stuff there. It is the end of the first. Let's see. Pittsburgh, end of the second. I'm curious about what shots are at this point. Shots 29-19 for Pittsburgh. So they're peppering the Lightning when it comes to shots. I'll be interested to watch those highlights. Lots of penalties. Too many men for the Pittsburgh. Too many men for Tampa. Malkin, Stamkos, Killorn, Petrie. Okay, so penalties are pretty much even. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what goes on in those games specifically. But Islanders 4-0 now. This game is kind of getting out of hand. Mayfield, Dobson, Wallstrom, Mayfield with 2 goals. That's probably more goals than he has had in his past 80-some-odd games played. Yeah, it's just a crazy night in the NHL. Boston, let's take a look. We haven't really checked in on this game and who the goal scorers are. Zacha, Coyle, Keller, and Foligno on the goals. So kind of a goal fest going on there. We're watching the game right now that doesn't have a lot of goals at all, and that's the Toronto Maple Leafs and Ottawa Senators. Kind of been a little teeter-totter of a matchup. 24-18 shots. Let's make sure we pause that video so we don't get any strikes. 24-18. Let's see here. Power play, 50% for the Sens. Let's see here. Face-offs are starting to even out a little bit. I know earlier in the game it was around about 60-40 for Toronto. But now it's 56-44. Block shots in favor of Ottawa. Takeaways, giveaways. Man, Toronto has 12 giveaways. That's not a recipe for success, and they'll need to clean that up a little bit if they want a chance to win this hockey game. And the hits, this is a slugfest. 39 for Ottawa versus Toronto's 25. So I would have to say that the Ottawa coaching staff wanted to make it a point to throw the lumber around in tonight's game. So They have definitely done so. Anyone new to the stream, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Trying to grow like crazy. We have been able to do so recently on the channel, as we have hit 531 subscribers, guys. Growing, and it is thanks to you all. Cannot take any of the credit. We just make the videos. It is up to you guys to actually watch and enjoy them. And I do thank you guys for the love and support for that. Hopefully intermission is coming to a close. Would love to get back to the actual hockey game. But let me know what you guys think about tonight's game. Samsonov honestly been playing pretty well. He hasn't seen a lot of too many quality chances. I think Toronto just slowed down a bit, clean it up. I think you'll be able to get some chances with their skill and vision on the ice. Giordano sent Nylander on that awesome breakaway chance, but they just need to be patient with that. They'll be able to find the puck, get it into the back of the net. I have all the confidence in the world that Toronto is going to find a way to win this game. My earlier prediction 4-2 probably not going to be correct, but I do have a very good feeling about the Leafs and what they can do to try to win this game. So hopefully they will be able to do so. As I am just looking at a card. Excuse me, guys. Do apologize for the loud sneeze there on camera. Got a bunch of different cards here. Oh, they're showing some highlights from the other game. Looks like Suzuki had a little cheesy wrap on the play. Very interesting there. But just taking a look here at some different cards. Awesome stuff. So we got that. 3-1 Washington, second intermission. Let's take a look goal score. I don't think we take a look at goal scores for that game. I'm honestly curious as to who's got them. Suzuki, Shiri, Mantha. Holy smokes, these bugs are just flying everywhere in here. I don't know how these guys are getting in because my windows are shut. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know how these bugs keep getting in here. It's just, they keep flying everywhere in here. Jesus. It's like a, oh geez, that's a moth on my TV screen, which is now on my phone screen, which is now in the trash. Hopefully that is providing some intermission content for you guys that you didn't really sign up for. So apologize for that. I see some videos going on right now on the screen. And yeah, the horror. Yeah, Ed, you are correct. These bugs are just like flying everywhere, and I absolutely hate it. Again, my screens are actually closed, and I have no idea how they are actually getting in. So we've just closed the windows for good. Hopefully no more bugs are going to get in. Islanders up 5-0 now on the Ducks. That is just absolutely dreadful if you are a fan. All right. All right, hopefully we get up and running here in this game once again. That would be so much fun. All right, so we got that going. Hopefully no more bugs. I feel like they should be gone, but the period is just about to start. I don't think there are any more. Just, oh God, okay, thank God. Okay, period. About to start here. Hopefully it will be a good one. All right, period has started. We are underway. And I am excited to watch this one as I wipe some of the bug juice off the screen. Ooh, big chance there to start the period. Brandstrom, I think he almost found Stutzla. Back door, but here comes Matthews with a head of steam. Marner there on the sideboards. Takes a shot, blocked, and is out of play. Muzzin to the bench. I don't know if he's hurt. I know he might have blocked this shot. No, but he denied a backdoor cheese opportunity. Oh, update score. I was going to say, oh man, it's 4-1 now, Pittsburgh. Literally just got the thing on my phone. I have the Penguins app. 3-1 at the time Jake Gensel scored, and now somebody else scored for the Penguins. So that is awesome stuff there. 5-0 Islanders, 2-0 St. Louis. Still 4-2 for the Kings and 3-2 now for Boston only. So crazy. So we literally are watching the only game that is a close one in regards to a 1-1 game. So back and forth we go. Here come the Sens once again. DeBrincat finds Norris with a chance, tries to go 5-hole. But Samsonov read him like a book. Holds on for a defensive zone draw. And some more opportunities here early in this period for the Sens as they are starting to pour it on a little bit more when it comes to the offensive pressure. But Samsonov is there, brick wall and all, here today in the game. Was only let up one so far tonight, and it was a beauty on the power play. Dallas looks like they got another one, up 2-0 now on Nashville. Columbus looks like they got one back, 2-1 now for St. Louis. Everything else is as is. 5-0 Islanders against the Ducks. Ducks are starting to fall apart in that game a little bit, but back to this one. We are watching this stream right now on ESPN+. Here come the Leafs trying to break it out, but sloppy pass all the way down for icing. And, ooh, the Leafs got their fourth line out. If the Sens play this right, they can get a nice little line matchup that can go in their favor. But we'll have to wait and see what they do here. So we check out the stream, checking on you guys. No updates on comments, but you guys have been awesome on the views tonight. Big shot there, back in front, but nicely played away. Shabbat found that through. Brandstrom trying to get that. Ooh, Batherson actually over across, but it looks like it might have hit the post from Brandstrom then from the point. Leafs get that in deep. And here comes Brandstrom. Trying to get that through, but Kerfoot steals that away, chips it in deep, and Brandstrom once again. Nice move on one. Gets it out, but it falls to the Leafs as they are able to corral the puck back. And off to the races once again are the Leafs. Chance up the ice for the Sens. They throw it around, looking for something here. Sort of up at the point, a little pinball action. Sens, little give and go right there. A couple minutes now gone in the period. Here come the Sens. Or sorry, the Leafs, pardon me. Looking for the change. Youngkirk leaves it to Hall. Trying to work this up through the zone. He finds Riley. Oh, just got word that the fourth goal was actually scored by Jeff Carter for the Penguins. So they are up big on the Lightning. Did not really expect that. Big chance there for the Senators. That one goes by the wayside. 2-2 now, Columbus and St. Louis. That's a little barn burner there. We are still 1-1. Oh, big chance there from Bunting. As Brody down below the top of the circles finds Matthews. Out from below the net. Oh, my goodness. Shot on there from, I believe that was Marner. Might have hit the side of the net, but that was a big opportunity. Just missed for the Leafs to take advantage of some tired legs on the ice, but Senators change, Leafs change now, get a tip in. Ooh, Forsberg fans on that pass. That could have been dangerous, but here come the Sens. They're going to dump this one in deep. Giordano first on the puck, wheels that around. Up the boards, Nylander, nice little poke out hit there as Mulligan dumps that in deep. Looks like they got a... trying to find out what their forecheck is this third period, but kind of free roaming it looks like at this point for the Leafs. Here come the Sens. Looks like that is Mott. Coming through, falls to Kubel. Little disorganization there, but Giordano wheels up, finds Kubel back through the zone. Neutral zone, Kubel now with it. Looking to get something going. Zach Aston Reese out there with Kubel and Tavares. Interesting line combo there as Tavares wraps that around. And the Leafs are starting to get a little bit more pressure this period as Zach Aston Reese had a chance there. Bad change. Hit a player. Could have been too many men for the Sens, but from a tight angle on the half wall. Kind of a wasted shot there from Aston Reese. Interesting stuff. They're showing some highlights here right now. Definite opportunities for the Leafs as they are starting to pour it on a little bit more. I think the Sens are starting to squeeze their stick a little bit tighter. The Leafs are getting a little bit more comfortable with some more momentum in the offensive zone. So I'm taking a look, scanning the scores, making sure there are no updates. Want to make sure you guys are all up to date. Boston 3-2 over Arizona right now. Detroit up 4-2. Washington up 3-1. Pens up 4-1. Islanders up 5-0 over the Ducks. Still 2-2 with Columbus, St. Louis. 4-2 Kings, Minnesota. And then 2-0 Dallas and Nashville. As we are just about to hit that midway point in the third period here in our game. A lot of the other games I did mention as well, hitting the midpoint in the third, except St. Louis Columbus. They started a little bit later, so they are still only in the second period. So the Leafs headman the puck to Kerfoot. Dumps that in. Engdahl trying to chase, able to do so, but the Sens with the puck still. Out of the zone through the neutral. Dumps that in deep, and the Leafs on the breakout. Brody, Riley on the ice right now for D. Up front, it looks like the Leafs just changed to Bunting, Marner, and Matthews, looking to get something going with that top line, as they've been a little quiet tonight, to be honest. They've had a couple of chances, but nothing that will turn eyes, to be honest. They had, I guess, Marner on the last play a few minutes ago, hitting the side post slash. Oh my goodness! Well, that came out of nowhere. Brody tried to carry the puck up in front of the net, and the Sens player literally just threw a stick at him, and that went on target. Man, Samsonov had to be awake on that one. Who was that swiped at him? It was Mott. Swiped at the puck, and man, oh man, that could have been dangerous, as Samsonov keeps the Leafs tied at 1, but that would have been an absolute disaster that I would say he would have been roasted for the next little while, as the Leafs media are always going to let you know when you are kind of screwing up. So they stay alive there, but holy smokes, crazy stuff. Right, we'll continue on with the stream. We're in a commercial break right now. Looks like score-wise, Arizona has actually tied it up against Boston, 3-3, 13:47 left to go. If you guys want to check in on that game, we will still be here if you guys want to check that out. But we are here. Interesting. Okay, so sorry, just doing some stuff on the iPad. All right, we got that going. Oop. All right, 16-digit card number. Let's make sure we get this going, as the game is coming back on for us on the TV, so it might be back already for you guys, but we will continue watching where we are right now as we get that right there. Shot from the point, holy smokes. Just goes wide. Leafs in the zone. Kind of going back and forth now. Oh, they're calling offsides. Okay. Back of the 9. All right, game is still on, but ooh, big chance there. What's going on? Hand pass. Okay. All right, hand pass on the play, but kind of back and forth at this point right now. Interesting stuff going on. Let's get this back to the live stream. Oh, there we go. For our watching, no new comments. If you guys are new to the stream, be sure to drop a like, drop some comments, subscribe to the channel. If you guys like anything hockey, we will be doing this all season long. But Leafs back into the zone. I'd say in the last, 5 minutes, Leafs have really been on it. Zach Aston Reese trying to find someone there. Unable to do so, but dumped back in. And the Sens got to try and break it out once again. Don't know if they're going to be able to do so, but they will try their best, that is for sure. Big hit there. Wow, late hit. Didn't even have the puck, so interesting play there, but the refs let it go. Continue play just about halfway through the game. Man, Muzzin just got absolutely ripped on right there. But here comes Matthews. Dangerous. Marner back to Matthews. Little give and go action just missing as the Sens survive once again. Dumped in by Muzzin. Cycle here from the Leafs. Below the goal line is Matthews. What is he going to do with the puck? Looks out for Marner. Blocked shot. Bunting with a twisting shot. Trying to get that on target. Blocked once again. Matthews. Up to the point. Sandin back to Matthews. Matthews throws that. Falls to Giordano. But the Sens try to get it out. It's turned over. Bunting. Back to Matthews. Shot. And that is stopped by Forsberg. Leafs pouring on the pressure as we look to update some scores. Minnesota, LA, 4-3 now. LA's lead is dwindling. Dallas up 3-0 on Nashville. And those are the only score updates right now. But this game here is getting a little dicey, getting a little actually interesting, I would say. Excuse me. Face-off percentage has also dropped. They're saying 52-48 for Toronto with the percentage. It's Egnall trying to get through Brandstrom there. Able to do so. Whoops, almost knocked my iPad off my table. As I'm guessing we're going to have a TV timeout here after the next whistle. Toronto throws the puck down the ice. Ooh, man, nice try on the feed there by Morgan Riley, but picked off. Falls to Kerfoot, it looks like. So we've got 3 Leafs in the same spot, and here come the Sens. Mott losing the puck there. He's just going to dump it in, and the Leafs will regather. Looking for the change. Big hit there. Holy smokes. Oh, that was almost a dangerous giveaway there by Tkachuk. Kind of a stalemate right now. Still 1-1. Elsewhere in the league, we are still good from the last update. A little toey pull shot there by Malgin. Not Malkin, Malgin. Shot there by Hall. Chance in front. It is in the feet. That's a trip. Not going to call it. But here come the Sens. Tkachuk with a chance. Tried to float that over the blocker. Got it off, but Samsonov is there to make the stop. Here come the Sens once again, though. Zub dumps it in. Sens are there. Works it around. Zub once again down low. Hall is there. Sorry for the yawn. Thank you all for watching if you are new. If you are returning, thank you so much. We are looking to finish this game off as the Sens looking to steal this one in Toronto. And Toronto looking to try to get something here and walk out of here with a win in a game that, honestly, I don't think they really deserve to win. They've been a little stale all night long, and to be honest, haven't really shown me enough tonight, but here they come. As I say that, Matthews through the triangle, not able to get anything going there. It's just dumped out, but here comes Marner. Looking for Matthews. He slows up, gives himself a bit of space, and Marner from the goal line takes a shot, and that is saved. Here comes Pinto, the goal scorer, offsides. But that gives us a chance to catch our breath here as we are just under 10 minutes to play. Tkachuk with a dangerous chance there to put the Sens up 1, but stopped nicely by Samsonov. Ruponi. Last minute. Ooh, who do I think would be the last minute hero for either team? Considering watching all that, I'm looking at my team sheet right here. Honestly, Norris has been kind of on the ball tonight for the Sens. He's been real pesky. He's had some decent chances. I think Giroux has had some solid chances all night long. Kachuk there with a nice chance, but if I had to put something on somebody to be the goal scorer for the Sens, I'm going to go with Alex DeBrincat. Been a little quiet, and he could be a little sneaky shot. Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen much from him tonight, so I think Alex DeBrincat. And for the Leafs, we're going to go with... He's had a very solid night, has had a lot of chances, and we're going to go with Nylander. Had some chances earlier in the second, been a little quiet in the third, hit the post, I think twice now in this game, and I think he's due for a goal here today. So we're going to go with Nylander for the Leafs, DeBrincat for the Sens, and most likely my guess is completely wrong, but we'll have to wait and find out because somebody's got to be the winner here tonight. And honestly, if this goes to a shootout, I think that would probably be the best thing for this because it's been very stale unless one of these two teams can pick it up here in the dying minutes of this game. Under 9 minutes to play. It looks like Tampa Bay got one back on Pittsburgh, but it also looks like Pittsburgh got another one to their tally. So 5-2 Pittsburgh, 5-0 New York Islanders. Still 3-1 Washington over Montreal. 5-2 Detroit over New Jersey. Boston got one back against the Coyotes, so 4-3 there. Ooh, big hit there. Oh, Marner went for a slash on someone. Holy smokes, Brandstrom was the player. LA got one up another, so 5-3 there. This game's getting a little scrappy right now as Matthews trying to buzz through the zone. 2-on... Oh, I was about to say 2-on-1, but we got a penalty coming up on Watson. That is interesting. Okay, so we've got a chance here. Toronto on the power play. So maybe my prediction could be right. Does Nylander get the goal? Marner, Matthews, Riley? Could be big here. We've got a power play, so looks like they were calling a interference. Where's the call? Nope, I guess I'm not going to show it. I was going to say, they were showing the replay, but then they didn't really show the penalty. So, is what it is. But my prediction does have a chance. Nylander does play first power play minutes. So we'll see. Is he out there? Yes, he is. Face-off won by the Leafs. Oh, just kidding. They are calling a redraw. 7:31 in the third, left to go. Still no other updates. I'm monitoring the scores as we go. Face-off, Tavares versus... Can't really tell who that is. His last name is a little blurred out. But the Leafs on the power play with a chance. Ooh, Morgan Riley with a decent shot, but the swarm of Senators in front were able to get that puck away. Here come the Sens. PK opportunity. Kind of a waste of Nylander. Off to the races the other way. In the zone, Nylander wheeling, weaving, and dealing. Loses the puck. Falls out to the neutral zone to Matthews. And offsides there by Joseph. As... Okay, play stopped. Kind of just waiting and watching at this point. Pittsburgh now up 6-2. Man, they are buzzing now. I was going to say Rickard Rakell scored, and I know he's on my fantasy team. So, team is buzzing. Penguins are buzzing tonight. And the Leafs looking to try to buzz even more. In the zone, minute 10, it looks like, left to go in this period. Matthews, Nylander, called it, boys! Called it! There it is, Nylander on the nip. Top Ched, short side. Wow, called it. Wow, what a play. What a nice play. Holy smokes, boys. Low-key want to see my reaction on this live stream too, but nice little entry into the zone. Puck should have been chipped out there, but nice keep by Marner. Finds his way to Matthews. He sees Nylander cutting in far side. Nylander makes no mistake about it, and he goes top Ched on the play. Short side, glove side high. Very, very good shot there by Nylander. Absolute rip. And I called it. Goal score game winner for the Leafs. Again, game is nowhere close to being over. Still 6:36 left to go in this game. But holy smokes. Nylander on the rip. What a play. Okay, we're back at it. Leafs could get a little mojo from that. Wow. Okay. Fun stuff, guys. Penguins up 6-2. 5-3 LA still. 5-2 Detroit. 5-3 now Boston. So they're starting to pull away in that game. But holy smokes, that was an absolute rip there. Nylander. 13 power play goals last season, which was second on Toronto. So anytime they go to a power play, you can always expect them or him or Matthews would be a good shout at a goal. I just see the reaction right now actually on the screen, so that's kind of cool. Going back to live. So, another comment in. Will break their playoff curse this year. I mean, it's early to tell, but... And honestly, the goaltending situation now is not great. I don't think the Leafs will break the curse. If at this point they need to now make a move for a goalie, because Samsonov, unless they're just going to ride Samsonov, and he's looked great tonight. He stopped 24 out of 25 shots, but again, we're still so early in the season. Just when I say that, Samsonov makes a great save on the play. But again, still so early in the season. I would like to think the Leafs could break their curse, but I just not holding my breath. Let's just put it at that. I don't think it's going to happen this year for them. The curse will probably live on depending on who they play in the first round. It's going to depend on where they finish up in the standings. So if they, let's say, second in their division and Tampa's third, I don't see them beating Tampa Bay. Or let's say they finish third and the winner or the second place team in that division is either, let's say, Boston or who's another Atlantic team, Florida. I could maybe see them win that series. Yeah, it's going to be a tough call this year, but my gut says no. My heart wants to say yes. Goalies coming into the season. Ooh, another good question. And when it comes to goalies coming into the season, I think the move for Samsonov was a good one. Now, when it comes to Matt Murray, that was more of a Sheldon Keefe and the GM signing because he played for them in juniors. They know him. It's, I'd say, more of a personal favor bringing him in. So I think their goaltending could have been better, but they just didn't have enough cap to try to bring in anybody else. So they'll have to try to finagle and work some things around to get something going if they look to bring in somebody for another goalie. So they did what they could. Samsonov, I thought, again, was a great pickup. Matt Murray, again, questionable because he spent half the year last year in the AHL. So he's just, ever since winning those cups, he did lose his father, so maybe that has something to do with where he's been these last couple of years. But hopefully he'll be able to come back from the injury and turn things around. But I don't know if the Leafs are going to sit around and wait for him to get back healthy. Oh, my goodness. Claude Giroux, oh my God, we were talking about him being a potential go-getter for another goal. A little scrappy play in front of the net, and Giroux able to bury the garbage. That's like the Mighty Ducks putting the garbage in the net. And face-off play, looks like cycled down low, and they just shoveled the puck to the net, threw bodies to the net, and the Leafs not able to pick up sticks on the play. Tough. Off Brody's stick, fell right to Giroux. Got a couple slaps at it, and nobody was in there to lift his stick. Camp was down. I don't know. You got to pick sticks up. And they were late to the party. Giroux was there to slam it home. And we got a 2-2 hockey game. So the game winner goal scorer, Nylander, off the board. So my prediction is gone. Should they have pushed to keep Campbell? They couldn't afford to keep Campbell. For what he wanted, they couldn't afford to keep him unless they got rid of somebody. And at this point, I think the Leafs think that their squad is deep enough and that they just need to catch lightning in a bottle with a goaltender. So they did not have the room, nor I don't think they wanted Campbell back because I think they don't need Campbell to win a cup, which I think you need goaltending to win a cup. That is the number one thing I would say you need. And we'll have to wait and see. Samsonov could be the guy, but obviously the Leafs don't think that Campbell was the solution to their problem. So save some cap in that regard, and they're going to roll with Samsonov and eventually Murray. So we are now back here in the game. 4:20 left to go. In the third, it looks like a bunch of other games are finishing up. And we'll catch up with those scores in just a moment. But just watching this one right now finish up. First line back out for Toronto. Marner, Matthews, Bunting. Turnover there. Bunting looking for Marner. Ooh, decent try right there, but unable to connect on the play as Riley is going to throw that high into the netting. And we've got a face-off here. 3:48. Nervy times are coming up now. Updating scores now. Boston still up 5-3. Detroit won 5-2. Washington looks like they're about to close things out against Montreal 3-1. Pittsburgh won 6-2. Islanders up 5-1 on the Ducks with about 15 left to go. Blue Jackets, Blues tied at 2, about to be the end of the second. And then LA and Minnesota. LA 6-4 up, about to be the end of the second as well. Dallas up 3-0, going to be the end of the second in that game too. So a couple scores that are a little lopsided, but a lot of good hockey being played. This game actually is, the last 10 minutes really turned into a very enjoyable game to watch as my light actually turns off of having been on for so long. Puck to the point. Leafs are in the zone where we're saying Leafs are on the offensive. Yarncroke finds Brody. Shot on target. Looks like it actually went wide as Morgan Riley throws that in deep. Leafs try to get on it. Puck up the board. Giroux goes far side to DeBrincat. Down in deep, Giordano now. 2:50 left to go in this game. Giordano finding Tavares. He's able to headman that to Mulligan. Tavares hounding the puck. Puck still on the half wall now. Out to the neutral zone is Shabbat. Up where he usually never is. Super high in the offensive zone. Here come the Leafs. Mulligan through the legs. Nice move. Looking for support. Finds it. Is he going to cycle it? He holds on to the puck a little bit too long, loses that, and is out. Dumped back in now. Matthews. So first line definitely coming out for the Leafs. Here comes Marner. Marner cycles now to Hall. Here comes Bunting. Throws that out in front. An unsuspecting hero. Hall on the play. Wow, what an interesting goal. Throwing that in front of the net. Hall down low. Just gets a stick on the puck. And man, nice cycle play there from the Leafs on the half wall. Working it towards the net. And again, Hall somehow, I think he came on the overlap here with Marner. Little drop off, little give and go action. Bunting pops out in front. Hall continued towards the net. But it might be Bunting who got last stick on the puck there. Take one more look at it. They kind of both swiped at it. And it really is whoever's stick was right there. Nice give and go. Hall went to the net, so it made Chabot have to respect him going to the target. And that gave Bunting the opportunity to kind of wheel out there, throw that on target. And I don't even think they know who got the goal. Neither do we. So we're going to say Hull on the goal as of right now. That could change in the next couple of seconds, but the Leafs with the lead once again 3-2 with 1:40 left to go in this game. So expect a goalie to be pulled. Oh, geez. Brody down. That was interesting. Here come the Leafs. Chip it out of the zone as far as the neutral. And the Sens dump it back in. Leafs throw it out around again. It is not out, but now it is. Empty net now for the Senators. This is end game time. Oh, what a keep by the Sens. Can they get something? Slap shot there in front. Where is it? On the half wall. Cycle down low. Batherson finds, I don't even know who that is. Up to the point. He's got time and space. Chabot now. Over. Chabot at the point. Works it to Stützle. Shot on target. Goes high and wide. Time is running out. They did give Hall the goal. As Kampf trying to get another in this game. Cannot do so. Dumped in. Just hold the puck. Giordano now with it. Works it out. Mitch Marner towards the target. And Chabot blocks that. 30 seconds left to go. Chabot has been out there a while. He's definitely gassed. Looking for somebody to come back for the puck. DeBrincat. Coming up with speed. Oh, you can't dump the puck there. You got to carry that thing into the zone, but the Sens still come up with it. Chipped out of the zone by Marner. 10 seconds left to go in this game. I mean, at least the last 10 minutes of this game have been entertaining. Why are you dumping the puck in there with 8 seconds? The Leafs are coming out of here with a win. Block shot there by Marner. And we've got a 3-2 victory for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It was a boring, barn-burning game to start. Worked its way through the second period, and it ended up being a pretty entertaining finish to this game. Stats really quickly, 32-27 shots. Face-off percentage actually ended up in the favor for the Sens, 51-49. Power play 1 for 2 each team. Hits 53-37. This was a slugfest. Blocks 19-14. And taking a look at the goaltender stats, Forsberg had a 906 for save percentage, and Samsonov a 926. Pretty good stuff. Game-winning goal goes to Justin Hall. We were close on the call with Nylander, but kind of happy we got a couple more goals in this game. Made it a little bit more entertaining than what we were watching earlier. But that's a W there. Recapping. Checking other finals, Boston 6-3 final, Detroit 5-2 final, Washington 3-1, Pittsburgh 6-2, and the other games are still in play. Islanders pretty much got their game in hand against the Ducks, 5-1 up, 2-2 Columbus, St. Louis, end of the second. End of the second is coming close, 6-4 LA. So if you guys want a high-scoring affair and something to enjoy to watch as this night comes to a close before the 10:30 games, go ahead and check that out. We've got the Battle of Alberta coming up at 10 p.m. here tonight. So if you guys want to catch a late hockey game, or if you are on the West Coast, go ahead and check that out. But that is going to be it for this stream, guys. I'm going to be putting together a weekly review video to be dropped for either Monday or Tuesday. We'll be back with a live stream either Thursday or Friday of next week. Be on the lookout for some more videos being dropped. We're still trying to figure things out as we go along here, but we are all together on this ride. I thank you guys so much for joining me tonight in this stream. We've had some fun, lots of comments, really enjoyed it. What is the next game you are streaming? Again, don't know the exact next game, but I will. If you are in the community tab, I will be posting anytime we will be streaming in there a few days beforehand. So I'm thinking, let's take a look at the calendar. 18th, Tuesday, Thursday, maybe Thursday, Saturday. So Thursday, can't really look at the games right now, but stay posted. I'll drop a poll on what games you guys want to see Thursday and Saturday for next week when it comes to live streaming. So make sure you guys are up to date on that. Stick with the channel, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Drop the likes. Really do appreciate you guys for those who have stuck around here in tonight's video, tonight's live stream. Really appreciate it. 11 likes on the day. That's thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy the rest of the night of hockey. And as always, stay dusty.